The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials, like soft knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered with unmatched comfort and fit. Personally, we put in our order from Mack Weldon. I'm excited to get it because my friends who have got it say nothing but the best about it. Its comfort, versatility, style is good, and the shopping ease and selection is amazing. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit with essentials like socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Their wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. You can also join Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's free loyalty program. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life, and once you reach Level 2 by spending $200, you get 20% off every order for the next year. And if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code PEASANTS. PEASANTS. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants. Promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 793, and we're back again with Hellbent and Stevie Wolfe. And I always mess up that ad at the beginning. Like it doesn't matter because they're only really supposed to be audio only, but we have a video version of it that at least shows the logo of Mack Weldon. And
it's VLC logo.
I messed it up.
I was about to say it's a cool traffic cone.
Right. I messed it up and just played the audio version of it because I have an audio version of it. Because both files are named the same thing except for the MP4 or whatever.
The first time you messed it up, you should have deleted it.
But I need it. I need it.
You need the audio file?
Yeah, I need it.
Move it to another folder.
I guess so. But I do want to point it out there since we're talking about it. Mack Weldon, sponsor of the show. Link in the description below to check it out. It helps us out just by you clicking the link and checking it out. And if you do want anything on there, our fans are getting a discount if you use the code PEASANTS at checkout. Mack Weldon was so kind to send me this polo shirt. And by the way, this is the official uniform of the Sweet Boys. Yeah, the Sweet Boys. We're a drinking club. And if we come to your town, you better look out. And everyone's going to wear these polos. You know what that means, right?
I don't know what that means.
You know what that means,
I'm
right?
I'm innocent. I have no idea.
Nope.
I'm a sweet boy.
Nope. Better look out. We're coming to your town next, Billy the Fridge.
My town?
Don't fuck with the Sweet Boys.
We have SJWs in my
feet
town.
Over.
We're protected. We're protected in my town.
Not from the Sweet Boys, you're not. You can't
anti-fats
protect
are
yourself
here.
from Sweet Boys.
The anti-fats are here, and they will take you out.
Anti-fats?
Sweet boys, stand down but stand by.
Yeah.
Hey!
What do we got here? Is it
Hey
going to read?
guys,
Oh.
Thank you so much for having Stevie on tonight. He has been one of my fave YouTubers for many years. Streamlabs would not let me donate the first time you had him on Bleed Purple.
Huh. I don't know why that was, but thank you.
Yeah. Streamlabs, I'm going to say it.
Streamlabs, I guess, man.
Streamlabs has been messing up lately.
I haven't had any issues with it, but I know the app is messing up your sound on your when you're streaming with your phone.
I'm gonna have to beat him up.
Did you ever check into that to see if there was any like news follow up to the car accident?
I didn't get a call from the police either.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that was crazy. During one of Billy's last streams, we showed it during the end of our last episode. Billy was walking through a parking lot of a gas station, and these two cars randomly slammed into each other. Actually, it was multiple cars, right?
It was, there was like 4 cars involved.
And the car that caused it all, the two people in that car just got out and ran.
Yeah.
And Billy,
Where are they going?
Billy got them.
shit.
Billy got them running, but they were so far away you couldn't tell
I
what
got
they
their
looked
backs.
like. Yeah.
And then I saw the guy's face that was there. The woman in the car was on like one side of the road, and then the guy who was running away was like way down the street when I first saw him. So I'm thinking maybe he was in one of the other cars, because like one of the cars was like, where'd those people go? They almost killed our baby or something. They were like saying, my baby's in the car. They didn't say kill our baby. My baby's in the car. And they were like looking for them, and they were looking inside the person's car. And then thinking back about it, I think maybe it might have been like a crazy drug deal gone wrong.
It could be anything.
Because there was some...
It was probably a stolen vehicle because...
well, the vehicle definitely was stolen.
Yeah.
It was involved in an accident earlier in that day, too.
Okay.
So...
Fuck.
Yeah. So, quick reminder before we get into everything else. This Friday, we will be doing our first Patreon private show of the month, and we are going to be ranking the top stand-up comedians of all time, and Joe will be joining us as well. So it'll be Billy, me, and Joe. And that's...
If Bill Hicks and Lenny Bruce are not in that list, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I believe they were named the other night when we were just kind of spitballing who we were going to put in. You know, Richard Pryor, George Carlin.
Yeah.
I like Sam Kinison. I would
Paula
put him
Poundstone.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Paula Poundstone?
Paula Poundstone.
Is that actually somebody?
Yeah, she's like an androgynous comedian.
Really?
Yeah, she was charged with, I think, some Epstein-type stuff.
Oh,
I was about to say, like, that name sounds familiar, like she did something wrong.
Yeah.
Let me look that up. Here we go.
She got caught pounding more than stone.
Yeah, and then I was thinking about which, women I would put in there, too. And
it auto-completes to Paulo Poundstone children.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Pleasant.
Child abuse involving her 3 adoptive and 2 foster children. Oh, what a piece of shit. Wow, yeah, no, this person's not funny.
I'm just going to take you from the orphanage and make your life a living hell.
Ooh. Yeah, it's as far as female comedians go,
I put Roseanne in there.
Roseanne Barr?
Yeah.
Roseanne Barr?
Yeah. In the early days of Roseanne, she was great.
She was fucking crazy.
She's great stand-up.
Who's that Asian chick? I saw her on Netflix recently. She was pregnant as fuck.
She's always
during
pregnant.
Her entire...
I can't remember her name.
She's on some television show, but it was one of the funniest fucking things I'd seen in years.
You know what? Another one that I liked, but then she went kind of crazy. I always liked Lisa Lampanelli because she was like super dirty.
Yeah.
And she would tell like racist jokes and all kinds of crazy stuff. Like there were no limits for her at all. And when she would do the roast, it got pretty intense. But then a couple of years ago, she like went fucking insane.
What did she do?
She turned into like a huge SJW and lost like 100 pounds or something too.
I'm telling you, when you lose weight, you become SJW.
You were already SJW before. Don't try to play it. Yes.
No.
Yes, you were. I know you were going to try to say that.
Sweet boy.
Yep. Here we go.
Put in maybe like
Justice. He called me sir. It got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves. Wow.
They're laughing at us. At
I
our
feel
stupidity.
triggered.
And you better well learn to love it.
All right, so we got a few different things here. People are just fighting over face masks everywhere.
Oh,
it just never stops. Here's a story about another fight over face masks, and not the only video I'm going to play tonight where people are fighting about face masks.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Texas governor said it's not legal and I don't have to.
So the argument here, this guy's using the Baked Alaska argument where, like, it's not illegal, so I don't have to. It's like, no, a store can say you must wear a full bodysuit to enter our store.
Yeah.
And you have to if you want to come in their store.
I want to see a store do that.
Yeah, you got to come in a hazmat suit.
Like a Tyvek suit with a breather and everything. And make it a vape shop, too.
All new attend a fight over face masks. A man enraged inside a San Antonio store and refusing to wear one. The situation escalates with shoving and screaming. Good evening, I'm Deborah Knapp. This is the second violent incident we've seen this week.
I don't see the downside of wearing a face mask.
It's just because they're being told to, and they don't want to, or they don't want to because they're being told to.
Yeah, everybody says like it makes it hard for you to breathe. I'm a big fat fucking dude. I run out of breath sometimes up a hill.
You know what it is? It's because when you take your first breath, it's not that cool fresh air. It's kind of like warmer. And that's why they say they can't breathe in it, but they can breathe just fine. They're not going to suffocate.
It's not even really that big of a problem. As someone with asthma, dude, I mean, if I can swing it around, you can too, you know?
Yeah, if you're
I think it's the same attitude as the people who are like, I'm not getting a microchip, and they look at the mask and go, the mask is like the microchip I'm afraid of, but it's...
Why are they carrying around a cell phone too while they're at it? Because they're voluntarily carrying around the microchip at that point.
Why would Bill Gates even care about these people
and an
with a
RFID
microchip?
credit card.
Yeah, exactly.
You have everything already in you. It's already in you. It's in the heart of the cards, dude.
Why won't they let me die from COVID? It's a free country, right?
But it's not even about them dying. It's about them spreading their breath to other people. It's like the people who are the anti-mask people like, oh, CDC says 85% of people that got COVID said they wore a mask regularly or almost regularly. It's like, well, yeah, but the mask isn't for themselves. It's for the people around you.
Yep.
It keeps your breath from getting in other people's face. Like
your mask will save your life, Billy. And then you're just thinking like, well, I just don't want to kill other people.
I mean, there's a percentage of people that are actually killed by their seatbelt in car accidents too. Does that mean don't wear one?
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time you're going to be fine.
How hard could a brick wall be anyway?
When not wearing a face mask here in
It's not that high of a percentage, but there's still a percentage of it.
San Antonio. Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos shares this latest chaos and the response from local leaders.
A blow-up over masks. A woman inside this 99-cent store in North San Antonio recording a fiery exchange Wednesday afternoon.
Texas governor said you don't need.
This man refusing to wear a mask inside.
This guy thinks he understands the law and how private businesses work. I hate people like this.
This guy's just shit posting in real life. That's what he's doing.
Well, it's safe to prank a store like this because they'll just be happy if you leave, right? If you went to somebody's house and did this, you might get, beat up. If you go to like bad part of town, even it's never like a bad place. You know what I mean? It's like a Target or a 99-cent. Not that a 99-cent store is like upper crust or anything, but reasonably safe. You can have an event at a 99-cent store and not get beat down. All right. So let's go bother the minimum wage employees of the 99-cent store about my piece of cotton because I have a point to make.
Oldest dollar king.
It's 2020. You can get beat down anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere.
Texas governor says he doesn't need one, but there are signs
they're
on the
never
door
there when you
stating
need them, then,
masks
Billy.
are required.
Any fucking signs say
The man seconds later goes after a customer recording on his phone.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, you recorded me acting like a fool. Now I'm going to beat your ass.
Well, if you were wearing a mask, your face wouldn't be on camera.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. If you had the mask on, it would have been like the perfect defense for being recorded.
I got used to wearing those kind of masks because when I was a kid, I had chronic allergies. And when allergy season would kick into full gear, I had to wear one. And I would wear one like cutting the grass or that sort of stuff, because that would make an allergy flare up. So it's not that big.
See, I dressed up as the Grim Reaper every Halloween, so I'm totally used to the mask. You know, it's a tough thing, but with enough training, you can get it done.
I was glad I had the mask when the fires started too, because
yeah.
I probably wouldn't have had it otherwise. People that live on the West Coast should have masks anyway, because the wildfires make the smoke. I mean, it's like smoking a pack of cigarettes in a day. You know,
I got used
or
to
if
wearing
you're
the
like
mask.
in a real congested area on the freeway. Like I noticed driving, I actually kind of enjoy the mask when I'm in congestion, like in a really populated area full of vehicles. I'm like, hey, yeah, this ain't so bad.
Yeah,
come to Emphysema Hills.
Yeah,
I got used to wearing a mask because I got a hand-me-down from this guy Stanley Ipkiss. It was good times.
Stanley Ipkiss. It
was good times. That was a mask reference. Jim Carrey, the mask.
Oh,
he gave me the mask.
Okay, I thought that was
Stanley
anagram or
Ipkiss, guys.
something. I'm like,
Stanley Ipkiss, guys, from the mask.
No, I don't know the mask lore really well, Billy. I kind of that one like through my head.
Everyone,
and I didn't go back to it.
Everyone liked the stream if you liked Billy's joke, and everyone liked the stream if you didn't like Billy's joke.
That's going to be a lot of likes.
Yes.
I sent you a picture in Discord. I don't know if it's that important to pull up, but on the way here, there was like a protest above the freeway.
God.
It was an anti-mask
you took this?
protest. Yeah, on the way here.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't believe these people. How can these people live here?
And it's like they had a sign that said "honk" if you did hate masks, and nobody was honking. It was like stop traffic. Honk if you question the mask mandate. The pandemic
Their
is a fraud.
signs are clean though. Look at them.
Yeah, they're pretty pro. That one's got its own stand and everything.
Yeah,
we save so much money not buying masks that our signs are extra crisp.
Yeah, they won't wear masks, but they all have their hats to protect themselves from the sun visor.
They got their jackets on.
They're wearing effective layers for different reasons. Why not just throw on a fucking mask?
And what do they mean by investigate? Like, how are we going to investigate?
The pandemic is a fraud, Ben.
Should I set up like an infectious disease lab here so I can do experiments?
Let me
get a white coat.
Let me link you.
Yeah, right.
QAnon.MAGA/ no mask, no freedom.
We're going to turn the stream's name from Drunken Peasants into the Andromeda strain.
Yes.
I feel like everything I've seen lately has just been people arguing for their rights to annoy the shit out of other people. And that's all right, I guess. But
love that.
Look at this. This is like the best one. I just love how clean their signs are. I can't get over it.
I like the graffiti.
Yeah, we spent $800 on our sign. It's cool.
Investigate, guys. QAnon was never wrong.
All right, let's see how this ends
one
up.
another and end up against the Coke machines. Kins 5 is blowing the man's face because he has not been charged with the crime.
I'm trying to record me. That's invading my personal privacy.
A woman who was...
He's like, how dare you record me? That's invading my personal privacy.
Yeah.
Oh, God. See, this guy doesn't understand any of the laws and personal
I am
and
in
public.
the 99-cent store. I deserve privacy.
Right.
You're in the fucking 99-cent
Order
store.
it on Amazon from home, you dipshit.
If you really
want privacy.
If you really wanted privacy.
Hide from the world.
If you on the security system for the stores, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You recorded the minute you step through the door, dumbass.
The door opens up on its own. It's got a little funny infrared sensor that scans your body before it opens up. Like I don't know what to say anymore.
If you
you just assume you're always being recorded now, right? Aren't we at that
If you're
point?
in public, you have no expectation of privacy at all.
Well, if you want privacy while shopping, go to Burberry or Gucci and get an appointment there, and they will serve you a champagne lunch, all alone VIP, when you buy your Gucci or Burberry. So that's perfect privacy.
Save up some money for that.
Yeah, don't go to the fucking 99-cent store if you want privacy.
No.
But the man posted to Facebook saying they were denied entry after stating they had medical exemptions to wear a mask. She says nobody was ever hit.
Goes up to Texans.
Governor Abbott encourages the use of masks.
I love the faces of the sign language interpreters. And now I get to see the one for the governor of every state when I watch the news on TV. And their faces are so expressive.
But doesn't require them. He says local governments cannot punish people for not wearing a face covering. Mayor Ron Nirenberg clarifies.
let's be clear. The
Yeah,
store
see?
has
See?
the authority. It has the ability.
She was like,
to require a patron to wear a
It's
mask.
like she's doing ninja magic or something.
Right.
She's doing jutsus from fucking Naruto.
About to light him on fire.
And that is consistent with both
Look
the
out,
governor's
she's gonna
order
get you.
as well as our orders here.
The mayor saw the video.
Protesting the requirement to wear a mask doesn't confer someone the right to trespass.
I can't remember what the event was, but I remember a few years ago they found out that the sign language person was faking it. Like, so, and the person who tried to pull that is so stupid. Surely someone who knew sign language was going to watch that and be like, "That guy is faking it."
I remember that. They wrote it for a while, too, so apparently nobody noticed.
Yeah, it was like in some country to the way I guess they didn't have too many, like, you know, deaf people watching, so the guy just slips in, and then when they have to go to the UN or something, it's like, hey, that guy's just doing the Cabbage Patch. He's not translating anything.
He was like,
he's just doing jazz hands.
Yeah. He's just flipping people off.
Doesn't confer them the
I mean, that's sign language, but well,
right to disrupt a business, and certainly doesn't confer them a right to assault someone.
How many signs you see? No shirts, no shoes, no service.
Yeah, I've made this point so many times.
And they certainly
Don
have the right
Imus?
to do that. And we're
Don Imus is dead.
This guy looks half dead.
He's dead.
encouraging them to do that.
This is either Crypt Keeper or Don Imus.
Really the most important tool we've
it's
got.
Palpatine from the South.
It's Snoke.
That's Quarantine Palpatine right there.
And late tonight, we received a statement from
He's
the
the dude from the
president
second Poltergeist.
COO of the 99.
All right, here's
the COO of 99 cents only stores.
This is crazy. This is out of my home state. I'll just let it speak for itself.
A neighbor's cell phone video is startling. Watch as the man in the hooded sweatshirt fires 3 shots at kids.
God damn it!
The shooting happened on...
Fuck!
He went to his car, looked back, shot it, and got back into his car. What a piece of shit.
Rockaway.
Why did you do that?
You better run away from these kids. They might be strapped.
Street around
Get outta
4:30
here.
yesterday afternoon. A gun fired towards these 2 friends, ages 15 and 11, who had been playing basketball in the road.
They're kids. Like, they're kids. Like, what could you have possibly be
And you could have hit somebody else.
Yeah, forget about the kids. Think about all the innocent bystanders.
I mean, the kids are, as far as I know, the kids are innocent
kids say it all
bystanders.
started because a car was speeding towards them. The older boy pushed the younger boy out of the
I don't know. They
street.
could have been little assholes.
Yeah, they deserve to be
owe him
shot.
money. Yeah, they bounced
all right,
the ball a
here's
little too hard.
Here's the
That Kobe
scenario.
won't sell me some shitty weed.
Towards them, the older boy pushed the younger boy out of the street. The driver then got out of the car, used foul language, and the teen yelled at the driver to slow down.
I told him, hey, he's just a kid. Don't say that to him. Maybe can you slow down next time and leave him alone.
And then watch. You can see the gunman walk back to a white Pontiac G6, turn and fire.
This is Columbus?
I don't
was
know.
shocked because of that happened. All of a sudden, almost what we heard.
I stood there at the first shot because I didn't know what to do. I was shocked that he was shooting at me and scared.
Both boys ran to a home for cover. The driver took off.
And thank God.
That's one way to say I pretty much shit myself.
Quickly. And they got off the street as soon as he started shooting. I thank God for that.
I don't
My
know.
hand on my 4th chin and ran away.
When I was a kid, if I wasn't getting shot at, I wasn't playing hard enough. You know, I didn't earn my orange Kool-Aid when I got home if I didn't get shot at while I was out playing in the sun.
Mothers of the children are grateful no one was hurt, but added they could be planning funerals right now.
It's heartbreaking. It could have been my son. It could have been her son.
All right, calm
We
down.
might
It's
not have
over
had a
now.
son.
Oh, whatever.
Please tell
TV,
my
let
life
her
is
have this. Come on.
my life is so normal.
Plus, they are following some promising
We'll be
leads
talking
for
about
the
this for the next decade. Let her have it.
kids, their parents, and neighbors. They remain scared, and the shooter can't be captured soon enough.
He needs to turn himself in and he knows he did
His
it
mask
wrong.
is kind of funny.
He
Yeah.
needs to turn himself
Just having
in.
fun in
His
there.
car's on the fucking camera. Pretty sure he's gonna get found.
The mother of the younger boy also posted the video on Facebook, hoping for tips from the public.
Should have got the license plate.
Honestly, out here, if you do that in the wrong neighborhood, motherfuckers will open up back on you, man. It can be rough in places.
He's lucky these kids weren't about it.
Just simple as that. He's an animal.
Some of them
He doesn't
are
belong in the
too.
streets.
It could happen.
If he
Would've
can
been
just
great.
do that so simply, with no thought, he doesn't belong here.
In Akron, Bob Jones.
Akron.
News 5.
Akron.
Akron sounds like a poison.
It's Ohio.
It's like
Sodium Akron.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's not even that large of a city. It has a big airport near it. It's just outside of the Cleveland metro area, but who knows? I would expect that to happen in like Dayton. Dayton is the really bad city in Ohio.
Yeah, I've heard that's a shithole.
Yeah, that's where they have the really bad heroin problem right now. Another bad place is Youngstown. That's like the murder capital of the state, even though they have like a super small population.
Is Youngstown near Columbus? Like
no,
it's-
Youngstown is closer to Pittsburgh than Columbus. It's
Oh,
right near the border of Pennsylvania, and there's still like a mob presence there. So there's still like weird mob murders and shit that happens there.
Shooting at my kids, eh? I'm gonna go in the house and get my Tommy gun.
Yeah. Al Capone.
In Micah, a violent and bloody brawl broke
Hey,
out
bitch, I see your nostrils. You're doing it wrong.
Here's another.
Yeah, wait a second. If you're gonna look like a douchebag on the microphone with the mask, at least wear the mask all the way.
Yeah, this is a story about another mask fight.
Here behind me in downtown Manhattan Beach. That's after a woman threw hot coffee at a man, and we spoke to that man, and he tells us that coffee was quite hot.
Oh no.
Oh no!
That was dumb.
Run away! Run away!
Yeah, these people that told that. Okay, these two guys that didn't want to wear masks were approached by these people who told them they should wear masks, and they were like, "No, we don't want to wear them."
Were they outside?
So they threw hot coffee on them. The people who asked them to wear masks threw hot coffee on the people that refused to wear masks. So in this case, the masker people are in the wrong, and the anti-masker people were in the right.
I think
if he's just sitting outside not doing anything, what the fuck is he doing wrong? Just fucking leave him be. You know, if he's far enough away from people, it's not a problem.
And
if he's like farting up the cereal aisle and knocking over drinks and coughing on people, yeah.
And they say don't be the mask police. It's not your job to enforce the fucking mask rules.
That's from the CDC.
Mind your own business.
I don't want to wear a mask.
Hey, guys, stop.
No, don't stop. Beat the shit out of me. Threw coffee on you.
Hey,
Hit his woman, too. Yeah, knock him in the fucking dirt. Knock the fucking mask off their face.
Off me! Get off me!
Oh, yes, I love it.
He got his face.
No,
he looks like such a D-bag, too.
Fight erupts after a
Yes,
woman
I
in
got
Manhattan
punched
Beach
in the
throws
nose all
coffee at a
because I
man
threw a
not wearing
coffee
a
at
mask.
somebody.
You shouldn't have thrown the drink in his face.
Yeah, he's like, you shouldn't have thrown the drink.
You should not have thrown the drink. That was.
I don't give
You
a
shouldn't do
fuck.
that with somebody that likes.
I've been wearing my mask The for verbal 6 months, sparring so now I'm a continues super
I wear
cunt.
flip flops to a fist fight.
See,
I'm gonna get you.
And now the anti-maskers can point to these fucking freaks, and it makes everyone who does it responsibly look bad.
The anti-maskers.
You know, wasn't there a
didn't point
study
at
on
anybody.
something like this? Like they sent 2 sets of prisoners with different clothing, and it instantly formed a gang just because like the 2 different sets. I think it's a similar attitude here. It's like you either a mask or you're not a mask. Your friends are mask people or not mask people. You see somebody who ain't wearing your colors, you get them.
Officer, yes, he violently assaulted my Perry Ellis shirt.
That was pretty stupid. I don't know where you got off on doing that.
That guy needs a new shirt.
That someone saw that, and I would do it 10
Just go to
times over.
MacWeldon.com.
Matt Roy and his friend.
Yeah, you know what? Zoltan should go to MacWeldon.com too.
He ripped my shirt.
Yeah, he should buy you a new
and
shirt.
James Hernandez
You wear
wore
a Mac
anti-mask
Weldon shirt, you won't get beat up.
say
Right, because you're a member of the Sweet Boys. No one's fucking with you.
they were having a conversation about how they feel about people wearing masks while at a downtown Manhattan Beach coffee shop on Friday morning.
This couple overheard us, and they took offense to it, and it really triggered them.
They say after getting
It really
the coffee,
triggered 'em.
they walked a couple of blocks away where they found a bench to drink their coffee and eat their burrito on. They say that's when the couple approached them.
Coffee and burrito, that's a good combo right
The
there.
couple followed him from the coffee shop or what?
Yeah. They were like they had a little exchange. They're like, all right, whatever, and then they go sit down, and then they come up and throw coffee on them.
You know what? You know what? We can't just let this be. Let's go down there and talk to the guy who's down the road eating a burrito.
Let's get closer to the person not wearing the masks. That's really smart, right?
Where are the correct ones? Let's resort to violence.
Super cunts.
Let's
be super cunts.
Hernandez wears a body cam all the time and caught the incident on camera.
They were
Of course
asking
he
us
does.
to put our masks on. We just found that ridiculous.
I
'cause
wear a
we're
body
eating
cam and a
burritos
MAGA hat
and
all the
drinking
time.
coffee. And
I
we're
also put it
outdoors.
in my bedroom.
So we said no.
The men say that's when tempers flared and the hot coffee assault occurred. The couple then called the cops.
The cops did their cop thing. You know.
They called the cops. They threw hot fucking coffee on people and then called the cops.
Now, sir.
Because they got his ass beat. He didn't think that. I don't know what he thought.
Sir, I got served
Well, I mean,
up pretty
the
cold.
deal is you call the cops and say, these guys assaulted me and they don't have their mask on, and you just leave out the coffee part, even though you're covered in coffee.
It was, yeah, and it was all on body cam.
They separated us and took statements at the same time. And
they were smart to wear the body cam
asked if
then.
we want to press charges. I said no. I just really appreciate an apology. Hold on to me, both of them.
Self-defense.
Yeah, make them
And Manhattan
apologize.
police
That's
did
the worst thing
confirm
you
that
can do to
neither
them.
side wanted to press charges, and so no one was arrested. They say that both sides apologized to the other, and then they went on their way. Now, I did ask Hernandez why he wears a body camera. He says that because he wears a Trump hat, that oftentimes people try to assault.
I mean, is it worth it wearing the fucking hat then if you got to wear a body cam because you're going to get assaulted? I mean, it's okay to support Trump and you want to vote for him and all that shit, fine. But when you routinely get assaulted for wearing it, it just doesn't sound worth it.
Well, a lot
to
of people
me.
used to get assaulted for wearing their hijabs and stuff. Doesn't
Well, I
mean
would
you're gonna
say
take off your
it's smart to
hijabs.
carry a body cam, but if you're getting attacked all the time for your hat, why would you sit outside to have lunch?
Because
If
the
you're
hat
getting
means
attacked all the
something to
time.
you. The hat means something
I think
to
I'd
you.
have to throw the hat out after the fact it got my ass kicked like 9 or 10 times. Yeah. If I were them.
Some of us stand up for what we believe in, even if what we believe
I
in.
think it's unfair that
is
the person with the pedophile hat has to stay inside or get his ass kicked, but I can't stop society from doing what it does.
Why does everybody keep beating me up for wearing my MAPS hat? I'm a cartographer.
And so that's why he wears one. For now, reporting live here in Manhattan Beach, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, here's another face covering fight.
It's become an all too familiar scene across the country. People getting physical over wearing masks inside stores. It is required, but unfortunately, security guards are the ones getting hurt for just doing their jobs.
Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia is live outside of Van Nuys Target, where they've had a number of fights over face
Van
coverings.
Nuys, yeah.
Sid.
Good morning, guys. On the latest one,
You'll
a
call me
security guard
Sub-Zero.
was hurt. Take a look at the videotape here. This happened on May 1st at the Target you see here on Sepulveda Boulevard near Burbank, right off the 405 freeway. One of the suspects turns around and throws a punch as he and another were being escorted out the door for not wearing a mask. Now,
Holy shit,
according
did
to
that guy pull a
LAPD,
fucking
the
bat
security
out? What
guards
did he hit him
confronted the
with?
two men described as transients. They simply refused to wear a mask, and then the tussle happened. I didn't see any signage entering the store this morning. Only signs reminded customers to abide with social distancing and staying at least 6 feet apart. Now,
He knocked that one guy flat on his ass.
Accordingly, LA City and County rules, employees and customers are required to wear masks while inside the store or taking advantage of curbside service. Employees and customers I saw here this morning were wearing masks. One of the security guards, as we mentioned, did get hurt.
He
One
hit
of the
me with a
secur-
stick of deodorant.
Security guards fell to the ground, and then the suspect was on top of him, and he sustained a broken arm.
Oh my God.
Both
That's fucked
suspects
up.
fled the location, and they were just recently arrested over the weekend and are being held here at Van Nuys Station for felony battery, and their bail's $50,000.
Hey, how come that guy can talk through his mask, but
Again.
these reporters can't?
This is the fourth time a scuffle like this at this particular Target has happened. No statement yet from Target. We reached out to them to get their take on what's going on and also the latest on the condition of the security guards. But again, when I walked in there this morning,
man.
didn't see any.
Man.
He got his arm broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't be beating people into the ground and snapping their bones. I don't know
That's
if
not
that's
a
going
good
to work.
practice.
Now we got some
sure you got enough
articles.
Neil deGrasse Tyson warns asteroid could hit Earth day before election.
You know, this asteroid could hit Earth. I've seen it so many times. I see it a few times per year. And I guess it's only the size of a refrigerator.
Whoa.
So it'll burn up into nothing before it even hits the ground anyway.
We hope.
Yeah.
It's like they come up with a meteor's about to hit the Earth thing every like 2-3 years before election season, around when things are dry.
What if it is a refrigerator filled with tons of alien beer?
Alien?
Alien beer.
I think we'd all like that.
Yeah.
Just full of space heroin and lands right in Utah.
That's one way to rock the vote. An asteroid with a diameter the size of a refrigerator could strike the Earth the day before the November election, according to celebrity scientist Neil deGrasse Tyson, but it's not large enough to do any serious damage.
So why is this a news article?
Because it's the New York Post.
I got to post something today.
The famed astrophysicist said the space rock, known as 2018 VP1, is hurtling towards Earth at a speed of 25,000 miles per hour and may clip the planet on November 2nd. It may buzz cut Earth on November 2nd, the day before the presidential election, he wrote on Instagram. Buzz cut?
28 VP1, otherwise known as Bob.
Bob.
Here's a news article about a person made a Instagram post. It's pretty dry.
Yeah, that's like Tyson's been saying all kinds of weird shit over the years too.
Oh,
Have you seen one of his
Did you hear about this?
with Joe Rogan? It's fucking crazy. He was completely off the rails the whole time. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? What?
So these two football commentators didn't know they had a hot mic and basically admitted how fake the patriotism of the NFL is.
This is gonna be good.
No. Here it
Roll
is.
that.
Here it is.
That's a lot of jet fuel just to do a little flyover. That's your hard-earned money and your tax dollars at work. That stuff ain't happening with Kamala Biden ticket. I'll tell you that right now, partner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna piss people off. I love it.
I'm surprised there's anybody in the stands. That's crazy. They let this many people in the stands?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
these are the people that fight you at the Target for your mask.
So were they mocking the military spending money on jets flying over?
A little bit.
Yeah.
And then they mocked. That's not going to happen under Kamala Biden.
Yeah.
So was that a support for Kamala Biden?
I have no idea.
I'm a little
That could have been
confused.
irony, but
I'm a
that
little
could have been like a
confused by
matter
that
of
one.
fact.
Even worse, it was during the game where the Packers lost fucking 32-10 to the Bucks, so it couldn't even be worse.
They were talking shit about wasting money on flyovers, and then they were talking shit on it not happening if Kamala Biden.
I mean, maybe, but that second thing felt like it was irony that was delivered poorly, so all it'll do is make people angry, which is the best thing to just like leak out on broadcast.
This is the first time this kind of shit's happened in sports too. It happened a lot in baseball for many, many years where they were forgetting their mic was open and they say all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it in video game streams and all this live stuff on the internet too, but you'd figure these guys, right? They got a production company. Like their tools make ours look like nothing. And they've been how long? Like Troy Aikman was a quarterback, wasn't he?
Troy Aikman was the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys when they were the best team in the league. He's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the
years and years of MVP. He was.
Yeah.
Well, they should let the mic go hot more often when things are boring. Like, it's boring. Just let him go off. He dropped like 5 N-bombs in the last hour, and he just had his coffee. Flip the mic on. That's great. I love it. Everybody's going to hate that message. I listened to that whole thing. I didn't detect one thing that wouldn't piss off somebody. That's great.
Ratings go up just purely from rage.
I went to my first NFL game last year, and I had to roll my eyes a couple times because it was so over the top. The patriotism of the whole thing. It is. They lay it on so fucking thick. It's like I'll stand. Like I don't even want to do this, but I do it for one thing out of respect and the other so that no one wants to kick my ass. I'll stand for the Star Spangled Banner. I'll take my hat off. I'll put my hand over my heart. Then I want nothing to do with it. I'll do that. You get that 30 seconds to a minute from me, and then I'm done.
I won't even do that.
I want to watch football, and that's all I want to do. That's why I'm there. I'm not there to pray to America.
I'm so unpatriotic. I won't even go to a game.
We filled it with the soul of George Washington.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. National anthem, I'll stand up for. But mainly, it's just a courtesy thing. It's like when somebody sneezes and I say, bless you. It's like, I don't really believe in that, but it's nice. It's kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it partially out of kindness, and I do it partially out of not wanting to get my ass kicked.
I used to
The other
not,
thing fitting in, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to not like saying bless you because of my atheism, and they say Gesundheit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot what German word it was, and I was like Heil Hitler, and then I realized at the time I made a terrible mistake, so I just started saying bless you again. I was like, well,
it works.
I get those German words mixed up all the time.
Achoo! Heil! What the fuck, dude?
It's not my native language, guys. No, that was a terrible joke.
Good thing we're not live yet, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fuck it, we're going live. Oops.
All right.
Rapper who boasted on Rapper who boasted on YouTube about getting rich from unemployment fraud gets arrested for unemployment fraud.
Whoops. Oopsie daisies.
What's that like?
Fucking idiot.
I'm looking at this desktop. He's got like $250 there. Damn, he's rolling in it.
Oh my God! A rapper who
rooms in your house as business expenses and wondering why the IRS fucked you in the ass.
Looks like he did way more than that. A rapper who boasted in a YouTube music video about getting rich from committing unemployment benefits fraud was arrested Friday on federal charges of carrying out that very scheme by fraudulently applying for more than $1.2 million in jobless benefits, including by using stolen identities.
Oh my God!
Wow,
that's even worse.
Nuke Bizzle featuring Fat Wizza.
Nuke Bizzle.
It's Nuke Bizzle and Fat Wizza.
Nukem's fucking rap name.
Fontrell Antonio Baines, 31,
Nuke Bizzle,
who uses the stage name Nuke Bizzle of Memphis, Tennessee, and who currently resides in the Hollywood Hills, was arrested pursuant to a criminal complaint alleging a scheme to fraudulently obtain unemployment insurance benefits under the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Securities Act.
Wow.
Baines is expected to make his initial appearance this afternoon in the United States District Court in downtown Los Angeles. Baines allegedly exploited the pandemic unemployment assistance provision of the CARES Act, which is designed to expand access to unemployment benefits to self-employed workers, independent contractors, and others who would not otherwise be eligible. According to an affidavit filed with the complaint, Baines possessed and used debit cards preloaded with unemployment benefits administered by the California Employment Development Department, EDD. The debit cards were issued in the names of third parties, including identity theft victims. The applications for these debit cards
he's going to prison for so long.
He's going to federal prison.
Yeah.
That's federal fucking crime.
listed addresses to which Baines had access in Beverly Hills and Koreatown. Evidence gathered during the investigation established that at least 92 debit cards that had been preloaded with more than $1.2 million in fraudulently obtained benefits were mailed to these addresses, according to the affidavit. Baines and his co-schemers allegedly accessed more than $704,000 of these benefits through cash withdrawals, including in Las Vegas, as well as purchases of merchandise and services. The affidavit further alleges that Baines bragged about his ability to defraud the EDD in a music video posted on YouTube.
Why?
And in postings to his Instagram account under the handles Nuke Bizzle1.
That's like if Michael Jackson made a song saying I molest kids. And that was like the title of the song.
I believe that they'll cry. I believe it when I touch their thigh. For example, Baines appears in a music video called EDD, in which he boasts about doing my swagger for EDD and holding up a stack of envelopes from EDD, getting rich by going to the bank with a stack of these.
We should find this video, dude.
What a fucking idiot. I think it's right here. I think it's literally right here.
How many views it got?
Let's see.
This is my new mixtape about how
my
to
God,
rip
it's in
off
like
the federal
ultra
government.
widescreen.
Okay, he almost hit $1 million. He made more money off the scams than he made views.
Look at the
not
date.
anymore.
It premiered on 9/11.
He's going to prison.
It premiered.
He put it up on 9/11.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Hey, yo, Fat Wizard, Nuke Bizzle. We scamming them. We scamming them. I got rich off EDD. I got rich off EDD. I be eating off EBT.
I hate mumble rap.
I never got GED. I listened to ICP. Yes, I'm a juggalo.
That guy's literally melting.
Credit cards get enough of those.
But yeah, that's
I look like Manny
fucking
Fresh if he went
crazy.
stale. I'm glad Stevie got that.
Yeah. I listen to my trash music too.
I'm gonna say this, and maybe 5% of the viewers will get it. Maybe 5%. Look at Billy being racist. Okay, look at me being racist. I don't think that was racist. Fuck you if you disagree. Whatever race you are, I'm now racist against that race because of your comment.
A gold mule. Someone was a gold mule.
Oh.
That's butt
Those are up
slides?
someone's asshole.
That's
Those
the
are
most
gold
fucking
butt
expensive
slides?
shit they've ever taken.
It's like, did they like melt it down
I got
into like
$1 million
flat?
shit stains. That's the
Here's
sequel.
the deal.
Luke Bizzle's
We'll form
sequel.
the gold bar into a turd and cram it up your ass and your
For
mouth
real.
will desolate.
24 karat doo-doo emojis. Indian airport authorities literally struck gold when they spotted a man walking oddly. Sir, why are you walking like you can't shit right for a week?
Why are you walking
That's
like a
awful.
penguin with a
2
fucking broom
pounds of
handle up
gold?
his ass?
And
It's
discovered
like,
he had
usually I
about...
just strike oil, but I got gold today. Come on, that's fucking disgusting.
Look, man, these Saudi princes, man, they get really bored. They're into some weird shit.
It's India.
I'm glad they
It's
didn't check my
India.
piss hole.
Yeah,
I
it's
got about,
India.
got about $20,000 worth of diamonds in
No,
my
I'm
piss
not
hole right
walking
now.
strange because I have gold bars in my ass. I just had a ton of curry earlier and a lot of spices.
Please don't check my ass.
It happens.
Oh God, please don't.
The yep,
I
from
concerned I have
Dubai.
to cough.
How'd you know it was from Dubai? I didn't have to say it. Everybody thought it. Of course he's coming from Dubai. The Go Air passenger arrived from Dubai on Tuesday at Kerala's Kannur Airport, where he tried to avoid paying an 18% tax on his precious nuggets.
So all he had to do was pay a tax? It wasn't even like he would have gotten arrested.
18% for 2 pounds of gold.
Precious nuggets.
It's not that
I'm keeping
much.
How much is an
18% of
ounce
my
of gold?
$60,000 using my ass.
Is an ounce of gold like a 1,300 right now, or has it gone up or down?
It's I don't know about this year.
Okay.
A lot of markets have dipped.
Well, usually when other markets dip, gold goes up. 'cause
Yeah, but
Well, the article says it
we're
was
not
like
dealing-
3
I'm
pounds
looking
of
up the
gold
gold
worth
price.
about $60,000. So 3 pounds up your ass to save 18% on 60,000.
well, we're talking.
This is the most expensive shit I've ever seen.
He was going to save $10,000, right? Do they take his bullion now? Do they take it?
I mean, it
Yeah,
looks like
they
it's
take his
confiscated
bullion
here.
from his bunk.
Let's see. Let's see what they say here.
Yeah. Where he tried to avoid paying an 18% tax on his precious nuggets by smuggling them where the sun don't shine. Officials at the Air Intelligence Unit mined the stash worth about $60,000 from the unidentified smuggler's butt. According to the news outlet, another passenger on the same flight was caught carrying more than 3 pounds of gold, though officials did not disclose if that traveler had concealed it the same way. On Wednesday,
yes.
Yeah. If he did conceal it the same way, he got 1 more pound worth of gold up his ass. That's a butt slut. On Wednesday, customs agents seized just under a pound of gold from a passenger who landed in Kozkode, also known as Calcutta, on an Air Arabia flight from Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates. So there are Saudi princes just sending out bullion in people's butts right now? It's like a big mule scheme?
To save 18%.
Well, the UAE is
yes.
different than Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. But
I mean, this is a common thing. It happened on a totally different day, so...
the gold
I
was
mean,
hidden in the
I know some
traveler's
real
underwear.
Stingy people. They shove all sorts of stuff up their butt to save 5% on any denomination of money.
Could you imagine?
Wednesday, I shoved gold in my butt.
Could you imagine hearing your buddy got caught with gold in his underwear? So you go one step further, like I can't just keep it in my undies. I gotta jam this up my ass, and you still get caught. You still get
Go
caught.
hard or go home.
Yeah, where do you go from here? Are people gonna stop smuggling gold, or are they gonna start? I don't know.
Maybe they'll practice more before they go to the airport.
Are they gonna sew it into people's
Tried to do my
spleens?
kegels and it got stuck.
Yeah. I was.
What if they can't get the gold out? Like, where do they take them then?
I'm like,
'Cause you can't go to a hospital.
Look, officer, I didn't put that gold up my ass. I've been getting fisted by these Saudi Emirates, and they wear crazy gold jewelry. And the pieces of jewelry have just been collecting in my anus for the last 7 days. I didn't realize.
I don't know what happened. I've been taking iron supplements for years.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
In my diet.
Gold is actually up 25% this
Yeah.
year. It went up last year too.
25%
It went up
of his
18% last year too. But it's crazy how cheap gold was, like in the 60s.
Mhm.
It was like $41 an ounce back then.
Well, you better put it back in.
It's insane. I was just looking at the historical prices. It's an interesting chart.
Were we still on the gold standard in the 60s?
I don't believe so. No.
When did that end? In the 30s or?
Based on that chart, you really should have invested in the mid 90s. Jesus, you would have been a fucking
in
millionaire.
2000 it was down. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember when it was 400 an ounce.
And then the recession hit, and like it just went up and up and up. Looks like the highest it's ever been though was in the 80s here. That's historically the highest price of gold. And right now it's like it's almost at 2000. It's the third highest it's ever been right now. So that's not bad. Looks like, okay, the government held the price per ounce of gold at $35 until August 15th, 71. So gold cost $35 an ounce consistently until August 15th, 71, and then it was market
That's when the
affected.
gold standard ended.
Yeah, so by FDR. All right. So, did we get any interesting
That
Streamlabs?
guy looks like he's got gold in his ass right now.
The one Streamlab that didn't get read was from Tucker White 94, and he said, "Diffham whiffham and then Dustin Moser gave us a super chat and said, "100% of Streamlabs, do you guys get a larger percentage of the donation?" But it said that they'd have complete access to my YouTube account. WTF? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all.
Well, see, if you want them to get more of the money, you gotta put your computer up your ass.
Okay, well let's explain it legitimately because people get confused. So
Let's put your rap.
you can log in. Like I log into Streamlabs through my YouTube account because it's just like anything you log into with your Google account and it gets permissions.
Yeah. But you shouldn't even have to log into Streamlabs to donate.
Not to donate, no.
Yeah. You
And-
should be able to just
you can just
put
click
a
on the
credit
link
card in.
and donate. You don't have to sign up or anything like that.
Interesting.
If someone in the where did you see that? Which chat did you see that?
It was a
in?
super chat.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If anyone's confused, I'm sure others can help you if you ask people in the chat or whatever. But no, you don't. I need to sign up for it to get, to hook up the bank account information and everything to it, but you don't have to. All right. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Okay, what do we got next here? And by the way,
This man's putting silver in his ass.
Silver and gold. Silver and gold and brown. Trying to find the next segment here.
Okay.
All right. So, here's the next segment. This is great. This is going to be great. I can't wait.
Individual situation. Check out the beautiful asshole.
Door. I never noticed that it says door now.
Yeah. So one thing I want to point out. So Brett has returned to YouTube. I feel like I shouldn't be putting the word out there, but people are going to find out anyway.
Hallelujah.
I went to one of his videos announcing his comeback, and I noticed that one of those bots, you know, the bots with the naked women that are like, I love you, or like, please kiss me.
Yeah, they've been swarming lately.
So Brett was like, thank you.
Hot big titted babe George gets based in red pill.
Robot. Thank you, one of my favorite fans from Russia.
Brett
wanna
makes
give a shout out to Samara L.
that photo for later use.
Brett makes sock accounts to comment on his own stuff, so I think he assumes anything that's not one of those is legitimate.
Gotta be real, it's not one of my accounts.
If you go to Amazon and look at the reviews for his books, all the good ones have like the same grammar issues and stuff. It's all him.
It's a really good book situation.
Yeah.
Totally not a plagiarist situation, individual.
Yeah.
I have very many beautiful women watching my videos. They send me hearty kissy emoji of 100.
I'd like to dedicate this video to my new super fan, Samara L.
Yep. Here's an
I
actual.
will be divorcing my wife soon, Samara.
Here's the video. Here's a recent video from Brett. Ted Cruz attacks Twitter and Facebook over the criminal Joe Biden.
Whoa. Wonderful woman. She could really take a hit.
Yeah.
We extend our best wishes. We extend our best, which is more than they did to me, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's see what happens. I mean, it's a tricky thing. It's dust. It's a little tricky thing. Masks, no masks, everything. You can do all you want, but you know, you still need help from the boss.
Bruce
We need help
Springsteen?
from the boss.
Bring him out.
We need help.
Born to run.
Let's say God help us.
Yeah, we need help. It's all right to say it. Now, they'll criticize me for that. How dare he say that? How dare he say that? No,
How
I'll
dare he pander?
I'll say it.
I'll say it.
I'll say it.
Never done one godly
Somebody
thing
said
in
to
my
me the
life,
other day,
but
you're the most famous
when I
person
need
in
him,
the world by
I
far.
know it'll
said, no,
rouse
I'm
my
not.
base.
No, I'm not. They said, yes, you are. I said, no.
People say, you're the most famous person in the world. I said, no, I'm not, because I'm such a great, humble guy.
They said, who's more famous? I said, Jesus Christ.
He calls himself the boogeyman of the internet now. Or the
Oh, man, I'm terrified.
Second-hand cringe, man.
Okay, Ben, you promise that he won't, like, know that I'm here, right?
No.
Oh, man. He could get any of us at any moment.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. I
Hello.
hope you all have a wonderful day. I am Brett Keane, a.k.a. the boogeyman of the internet. Well, as many
He
of
sounds
you...
like he's hovering over his microphone, like his face is drooping over it, like
Yep.
a big skin bag.
You can do him really well. You can do him really well. If you just kind of like mastered all of the bad grammar and mispronunciations that he uses, you'd have it perfect.
I have
the
my
booger
guest
man of
host
the
on.
internet.
He was talking about The View, and he called Whoopi Goldberg Whoopi Gilberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
may
Whoopi
have
Godfrey.
not heard because Twitter and Google, as well as Facebook, has shut down the ability for you to see actual journalism news.
Journalism news.
Apparently, the New York Post ended up putting out a bunch of videos and information about Hunter Biden screwing around with Ukraine.
He's like trying to just exist. He's like fucking evolving.
He's got his mic on low gain and he's up on it, so every breath comes out like. So what I was thinking is going. Hey, you gotta get right up on that thing, man. Like you gonna suck it off or something.
I really don't like the Hunter Biden situation. The way that it was like links to it were completely disappeared on Twitter.
Yeah.
They censored the
I
links.
did like the picture of the crack pipe though. That was funny. Or no, meth, I'm sorry. What was it? Crack or
I
meth?
think it was crack, but
Hunter Biden looks like somebody who was just an unsung member of Jackass, frankly.
He does.
He's like
Steve-O's uncle or something.
like a Johnny Knoxville type, someone they hired in later on that wasn't part of the CKY group. They hired like the face in.
Yeah.
They're like, let's put Knoxville in as the host, basically. And put all these ugly guys in the background.
Kind of like a Chris Pontius kind of guy, you know?
Yeah.
Because I saw some of the pictures of this dude, and I'm like, holy fuck, this is a politician's kid. Fuck, I could be one. I'm a mess.
Everybody should be a politician's kid. They wrote a song about it, but it ain't me.
Money off of China, and it showed clear evidence that Joe Biden was, in fact.
I pulled up the Brett Keane soundboard because
China where Zhao Zedong is from.
he breathes a lot in here. It's really here it is.
If Brett put out a rap album, it should be called The Rhyme of Zhao Zedong.
The rhyme. Oh yeah, the rhyme.
That'd be lit.
RHYME.
Yeah.
Working with his son, profiting off of all these other countries as well as selling out America. The New York Post, New York Times, they ended up putting this out there. But Twitter, as well as Facebook, ended up closing it down. They created algorithms very quickly. In order to make sure the news post never got seen by anybody.
Brett Keane is absolutely retarded.
So
why
if
would he
you
say
haven't
that about
It
himself?
sounds like it was in its own stream.
heard of this may be a shocker for you. Google seemingly has kind of
Google has seemingly come up with a lot of juicy facts.
It's been coming out with a lot of seemingly juicy facts.
Been blowing huge
dripping
loads
wet
with
with media
seemingly
info.
real.
opened up the case and allowed it to be seen because they know that there's trouble now due to Ted Cruz claiming that he's going to take them all to court. That's really exciting, right? Ted Cruz is threatening, and he says that he's going to get a court thing going before the elections.
A court thing. What do you call a court thing?
Ted Cruz supporting Trump is pretty
pathetic.
Yeah, it's because Trump took shots at Ted Cruz's wife. Like,
yeah, man, he was ruthless. He's basically he's calling his wife a hunk of shit.
No spine. Ted Cruz has no spine. He'll do.
Thanks for that endorsement and calling my wife a fucking piece of shit.
Trump was kind of right about my wife, so I'm going to stand behind him as he is the face of my party.
I might be the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be right.
Without Trump's support, Beto probably would have beaten him.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't even know what the numbers were in the end there.
Beto versus Cruz?
Yeah.
It was very close. Very close.
It was like very close.
It was like 49.5 to 50.5.
As well as Facebook could be in serious trouble for this. A lot of people know that Trump has been attacked and framed and had all these different things to him happen for years. But every time a Democrat does something wrong or criminal, the activist liberal journalist out there, they don't want to show you the truth. They want to hide it. And you know what that means? That means that all
because the conservative media has never bullshit or lied about anything or stretched facts.
Right.
They don't
never
want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know reality. And what's really sickening and scary is none of us really know how long these liberals have been doing this.
And by the way, there's a 100% chance that he's laying on his belly in his bed recording this right now.
Well, yeah, I can tell by how he's breathing in because, like, once the sentence ends, he goes, but you hear the saliva, sucking in the spit from under your tongue. That's the telltale that he's facing down on a tablet, like he's making love to it.
Anyway,
I don't know why you're...
Tablet machine.
Isn't he only like 38 or something? Because this motherfucker looks like he's in his 60s.
He's 44, 43?
Maybe,
God,
yeah, like 43.
Dude, if I look like that at 43 years old, just take me out behind the woodshed and put my ass down. I swear to Christ.
Take me to the hospital.
Take me to the
I don't want to dying. What happened?
I mean, he doesn't have any teeth either. His explanation on that is very weird.
Yeah, I remember the teeth thing.
We were their
Yeah.
5th anniversary.
Yeah, he
Holy crap, Billy, where the hell
Thank
were
you, thank you. Yeah, he claimed that his dad punched out all of his teeth, like all of them, even like the molars.
I mean, I don't blame him, but
Yeah, like right here. You know how hard that is to knock out someone's teeth on the side of their
All of
mouth?
them.
Yeah.
It's very.
Like,
It's
you'd have to
very
pull them out, but I got a feeling his dad might have been Dr. Pepper or maybe
My
Chickpea's
father
drink of
was a
some
very,
sort.
very bad man. His name was Mr. Pibb.
We've been watching CNN, ABC,
The generic
all
brand of
mainstream
Mr.
media
Pibb.
for so long.
Yeah.
We think that what
Dr.
they're telling
Frederick.
us is
My dad knocked him out.
true. I have had doubts and
Very sprite
not
fellow.
any kind of trust whatsoever with mainstream media for a long time. But sadly, there is a lot of idiots out there that'll believe anything they're told.
Yeah.
But you're
You
like
know-
on your belly on a mattress facing an iPad right now. What do I care what you like? What impact could you possibly have on the
Somebody
world?
said I should do cosplay, so they figured I should do Pearl from Blade.
They told me to do cosplay, and I was like, I have no interest in putting pills in a woman's drink.
Yeah.
Knows how many
public
innocent
Cosplay.
people have been screwed over due to mainstream media. The
Zibbity
only
boo
reason
boo
why we have any chance whatsoever to know the truth about any of this political stuff is because Donald Trump has been so transparent and allowed us to know.
Been so transparent.
Yeah, like when he paid all the hush money to the porn star that he banged to keep her mouth shut.
They're like all sides are playing the fake news, alternative facts bullshit. They're all bullshit.
You see, this would look really bad for me if it wasn't all fucking lies. That's just what I've heard since like 2014. That's been the argument everywhere on everything.
John Trump has been transparent as concrete. I don't know what the problem is.
Guys like Ted Cruz have tried everything they can. But there's bad news, folks. Even though there seems to be an overabundance of evidence of criminal charges that should cause Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and a lot of politicians on the Democrat side to be put in prison 10 times over, multiple life sentences.
What? Okay.
Trillion years in
Multiple
prison.
life sentences? What do you think they're doing?
Well, the adrenochrome
Well, I mean,
for
Ted
one.
Cruz is already
okay.
killed, so I mean, he's
I
already.
heard Hillary Clinton made hot dogs out of abandoned orphans behind the shed.
Yep.
And there was like all those like interesting suicides surrounding Hillary, right? Like those are for real.
Yeah, shit like that, I can kind of understand people having an issue with.
Yeah, like talking about it right now, I'm at a severe health risk for suicide. I should.
The moment
I
there's
should
a little
stop.
red dot that'll appear on his background.
Unfortunately, whenever it comes to Twitter as well as Facebook, I have a feeling that it's going to be like it always is. It's going to be some senators and people screaming and yelling at Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey, but at the end of the day,
Jack Darcy?
Jack Darcy and Mark Zoidberg.
Warder.
Sucking him.
Zoidberg.
Mark Zoidberg.
Oh my God, he can't say anything right.
Zuckerberg.
Like, even phonetically, that's wrong.
multiple life
He's like
sentences.
adding letters.
Unfortunately, whenever it comes to Twitter as well as Facebook,
Spoke out
I
against
have a
Hillary.
feeling
I got
that
based
it's
and
gonna be
red
like
dotted.
It always is. It's going to be some senators and people screaming and yelling at Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey, but
Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Darcy.
Zuckerfuck.
Like, how am I supposed to believe you know all what's going on if you can't even pronounce that guy what owns Facebook's name?
Zuckerberg.
at the end of the day, nothing gets
Zuckerfuck or whoever. I hate him.
As many of you know, I've supported Trump this entire time, and I will be voting for him 2020. And I have made entire podcasts and videos about all the accomplishments he's ever
See if you
done.
can't check voter registration, because didn't he lie once about saying he voted?
Unfortunately, whenever it comes to Twitter as well as Facebook, I have a feeling that it's going to be like it always is. It's going to be some senators and people screaming and yelling at Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey, but at the end of the day,
Said, see if you can't check voter registration, because didn't he lie once about saying he voted?
Yeah, yes, yeah. He's not going anywhere.
Well, I would have voted, but I had to get off my bed, and there was chili cooking, and I hadn't hit my wife in a while, so it was a busy night.
I've seen a few times.
Balloting point.
I've seen a few times where Brett picks up his pipe to take a hit off of it, and he's like, tobacco. he like mentions, tobacco. Like, dude, that's clearly not tobacco. I wouldn't have even wondered. But because you feel the need to say tobacco, there's no way it's tobacco. And then there was one video a long time ago where he was drinking something and he's like, this is root beer. It's not actual beer. And then on it was not your father's root beer, alcoholic root beer.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then he tried to make this excuse like, oh, my brother brought it over and I didn't know it was alcohol. You could taste the alcohol in that shit.
Yeah, it's good shit too, by the way. I actually like that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But one of the failures.
My brother left not your father's root beer, and after my father's song, I thought I should drink it.
Yeah.
It means
Daddy said I could have some.
failures.
I figured if it's not my father's root beer, I will knock out my teeth.
Is that he has refused to do anything serious or take it serious what these big tech companies are doing. I understand why Donald Trump never went on to using a Republican conservative site like Gab.
I saw a news article. I don't know how true this is, but I saw that if Biden wins, he's going to put John Kasich in his cabinet. So he is going to have Republican, like old guard, pre-Trump Republicans.
That would make sense
in his cabinet. That does make sense, honestly.
Yeah, he's super central fucking aligned. He's trying to get people to think he's not social boy.
John Kasich won the gubernatorial election in Ohio handedly multiple times. So that's someone who can get votes all around. Like, he's won the cities too in Ohio. So I if I see Biden win Ohio on November 3rd, I'm calling it for Biden. Like, I don't even care what the other states do at that point. But it's so close in the polls. There's a really, really good chance that Trump will win it. He won it last time, too.
Gab has removed thousands of user accounts, including myself.
He hates Gab. Gab is where...
He got banned from Gab?
He got banned from Gab. He is too fucking insane for Gab. All right?
They have a Klan rally on Gab, that's why Styx chills for it so fucking much.
Right.
Hey, you can deny everything in the 40s and 30s happened, but man, just shut the fuck up. Please get out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
No, Sheppy guy I watched says Trump is playing 4D chess because he's totally not sucking ass for his own demographic situation.
Gab situation, they kicked me out because I told too much truth.
I was on Minds because that's for people with big brain individuals.
But seemingly they were stupid.
Seemingly.
And I'm banned.
So they were never actually about freedom of speech. They simply used the opportunity to make money and sell T-shirts. And Parler never cared enough to put it forth the effort to make their website worth the shit to even use. A lot of people...
They can still be... I don't like Gab, and I wouldn't join it, but they can still be pro-freedom of speech and not want totally toxic pieces of shit on their platform.
I only have a BitChute just as an archive for my videos because they literally will let you upload anything. So if I get shit that's knocked down from YouTube, I have it auto re-uploaded there just as an archive. So it's not to say that some of these services don't have their uses, but it's like, I don't really want something like that as a main platform because of the crazy, insane shit that like almost every other user fucking posts.
I agree.
It's just like a backup.
I think his issue is he's talking like, I got banned because they hate free speech. I'm pretty sure he's just agitating the hell out of people, and they're just like, get him away.
Yeah.
He won't. He's at home all the time, 18 hours a day, minus sleep. He is fucking pinging me.
Can I waddle over to your area of the pond, or is it too big for manatees?
Yeah.
I got agoraphobia, so I'm just gonna fucking reply to you all fucking day.
So, Brett Keane created one thing of artistic value, and it's a song. I'm gonna play for you a little.
I'm as cool as I think.
He didn't create that, but that was good. There's a lot of art that was created to mock Brett Keane that has a lot
I
of
love
value.
that song. I actually downloaded that.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I downloaded it too because like I was afraid it would vanish someday, and it's too
Yeah.
good. This is a song Brett made. I'm only gonna play a little bit of it, and it's back when he was an atheist. It's called Father. It kind of has an industrial vibe to it. Check this.
Tell the Lord that you believe in His word and stand on
He
the
made a
victory
video
that
for
He
it,
has already
too.
provided for you. Glory be to God, because it doesn't have to be a part of you. And you know what? That goes for anybody else in here. That if you're afflicted with or addicted with anything right now in your body, be it compulsive obsessive disorder or depression or schizophrenia or anything else that I see, that these things are clearly the work of the devil.
I was in frontline assembly. Assembly.
Start the drum machine.
And say, Lord, I believe.
Brett's brother's like pretty rocking, right?
Yeah, he's really good at guitar.
Yeah.
What kind of father allows his children to starve to death?
What kind of father allows his children to starve?
Wow,
to
Skinny
death?
Puppy's demo tapes are terrible.
All right. So you heard that little bit. You heard that little bit. There's a friend of the show, Marshall Manson. He does our outro music. He's made a lot of great music, DP themed and otherwise. And he did his version of this song, and it's 1 million times better.
What kind of father puts hot dogs into the mac and cheese?
Which picture looks like it's melting more?
Right.
That alone already sounds better.
What kind of father sits and watches children get molested, sodomized, and raped? What kind of father would allow his children to starve?
Sounds like Jonathan Davis and his vocals a bit.
A little bit. Yeah, I do hear that.
Children freeze to death cold. What kind of father would judge you and condemn you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually immediately better.
Mother's on crack. There's a part of the song where he's like, "Mother's on
I
crack."
want to hear him cover Danzig. Mother.
It's gonna be harder now because his teeth are gone, right? So.
I saw him eat a cheeseburger. I saw him gum a cheeseburger.
You just can't get the words right, though, right?
Probably
so it's
not.
gonna sound like he's singing something different.
Probably. Oh man, he tried to do like a karaoke version of this Typo Negative song, and it was so unbelievably bad. Like he couldn't stay on time. It was just awful. Awful on so many levels.
My girlfriend's boyfriend made me a cock.
Yeah. It was just awful in so many ways. All right, so
they call me Eater Steel because I don't stop eating.
Eater Steel. Oh damn, that sucks so bad. Peter Steele's been dead for like 10 years. That's insane. I met him when I was a teenager, a long time ago. And he was super tall.
Was he really a fucking giant? Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't he a fucking giant?
Pretty tall. Pretty tall. Probably like 6'5". Like muscular, big dude. Yeah, cool guy. It's like it's crazy how he had like kind of joked around about dying young and all this weird shit, and there were a lot of like themes of their music about being dead and stuff, and then he just dies.
On their website once, he put up the fakest fucking tombstones, the fakest Photoshop you've ever seen. It's saying that he was dead, and everybody believed it. I remember that.
And then he died like a couple years later, for real.
Yeah.
I remember he went to jail for a while, too. It's It's crazy.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of somebody he caught fucking his girlfriend. No, I can't really say I blame him.
Here's we're gonna go into the oddities segment. We're gonna start right here.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
Oh no!
Clee disappear.
Cloud.
I do. Our first video is very short in oddities. You know what? I might just play this every time Egghead's up for any title because it proves he is probably the cringiest person alive today. Here's Egghead playing on some children's playground equipment.
No.
I'm afraid I might break my.
All right, now I want to dissect this. What?
Why he barefoot?
He wasn't bare. His shoes fell off.
Okay.
His shoes fell off when he hit the ground.
Because his feet are dirty on the bottom, like he wasn't wearing shoes.
Watch, his shoes fall off. Here it is, slow motion.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun.
Wow.
Audio is
children's play equipment.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty sad.
his other shoe is on. He's wearing house slippers.
Yeah.
On the playground. My guy.
I'm afraid I might break my.
We've all been there.
Oh,
We've all been playing
no.
on some children's equipment and falling off.
Not this one, Billy. Not this one.
You haven't?
No.
No, I don't think this one applies to everybody
What
this time.
particularly, like, what are the kids supposed to do? Look, kids, this is how you break your leg.
That toy does look like shit, though. I don't understand what's fun about that.
The Vomitron 9000.
He's playing a
Where's the
damsel
big
in
metal
distress,
spring?
so his Uncle Stormy will come save him.
Here's another video from our buddy Kevin Joseph King, police cop chokehold guy.
Hey.
See, look, y'all, this Billy's a frisk. See, look at this. Y'all see it? Y'all, women, Batman.
Are we gonna get another balloon moment?
Why does he have so many calendars?
What is going on?
Is he taking videos of his computer screen?
What is going
He's monitoring.
What is he playing?
Show us again.
What?
Oh, no.
I like his FAP station with all the lotion and
back,
the
y'all.
jug of water and the instant ramen. My guy
And the
gets it
several
in.
calendars. Like, how many calendars do you need?
He's got some instant ramen on there too.
Yeah. I like it. A little cup of noodle.
What is he doing?
He's showing pictures of us on his phone that you took with video. Because
he's got a photo of you on there, Ben.
Yeah, he was showing that last time too. He's
Look at it. Probably all the time.
that
This fake old video.
is that you and Leafy or something?
Yeah.
This is fake.
There they are. You got
got
them.
tied up in his video. Got tied up.
I want him to show the video of Onision, you and Onision.
I want to ask him
a
what
bit of the
day
fridge,
it is.
Onision, y'all. A bit of the fridge and Onision, y'all.
So it is. Look, y'all, it's the same one. The guy's all tied up. Look at this.
Guys all tied up. Look at
Yeah,
this.
the guy's all tied up.
Does he think I'm a bad guy because I tie up boys?
Apparently.
I tie up girls too.
Got video proof. Now that's a video. He got it.
And they build his friend. He's doing the fake thing, tying the guy up. Why the heck you would do that?
Why the heck would you
Why
do that?
the heck would you
Why
do
the
that?
heck would you do that, Billy? I mean, for
I
real.
got an individual calendar on the wall, one for every
Build
single
his build
day.
the friends again.
Some girls
Look
fake
at y'all building
orgasms.
friends.
I fake tie-ups. It's fine.
Some girls fake orgasms. I fake hostage situations.
See, now look at Ben.
Ha,
Look at the long
that's
curly
when,
hair, Ben.
that's when they took me and Meds Peds and like mix us together using like the face switching
Ben.
app.
Yeah.
You're a girl in that picture.
Yeah.
You stupid.
Okay.
You stupid
Here's a
fucking
girl.
moron.
See, look, y'all, this is Ben.
I love this.
This is Ben, and then
So I
Ben.
get a color. I know what he got different photos of him. Him being
That's
You're fucking owned.
women and being himself.
Never recover
here he is
from this,
being
man.
women and being himself. I love this.
You got the longer hair. You got on makeup in this one.
I actually don't.
Look at this. So look at all
That's
this.
her that has makeup on.
Ben, I know you got on the makeup. Ben.
Thank you.
Ben.
Thank you.
I said Ben.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
it's the same picture.
Yep.
Ben.
Yeah.
Ben.
I don't know how you can take this verbal beat down. This guy's like dragging you right now. I would have ended the stream in embarrassment. Look, he's got you again, Billy.
Look at all his Billy the Fridge. The same video I saw you.
Why the heck would you do that?
I saw you all the way. Look at it.
Damn.
I mean, Billy the Fridge.
Billy the Fridge.
What is this? Beetlejuice's uncle? I don't get this.
So, the first time we saw this guy, he was like, "Stop the protesting now! Stop the protesting now!" And it was like a 5-minute video of him just saying that over and over again. And we noticed he has a bunch of calendars and stuff. And then the next video, he was like demonstrating the police chokehold on a giant like life-size Ninja Turtle figure. And he was like, "It's a police cop chokehold, y'all. It's a police cop chokehold. I'm doing a police cop chokehold." So after that, and then I guess people got into his inbox or something, and now he's been in the fridge. been in the fridge.
Ben.
I mean, to be fair, if you're lonely online, I bet this guy would talk with you forever, but it's just going to be him showing the cell phone to you.
Yeah.
Gas hooking us up, trying to get us to 25%. That would be great because we do a goal once a week, and this is the first day of the week for our streaming to occur. And if you can help us and not put all of the pressure on the Saturday folks, that would be much appreciated. And our big show next week. Is it next week? Yeah, it is next week, isn't it? Holy shit. We got a lot of shit coming up next week. We've got actual Mania 13 happening on Halloween, happening on Devil's Night, by the way.
Night.
Yeah. Devil's Night, October 30th.
All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
Hallows Eve.
And so that's going to be crazy. But then the day after that, we have our Halloween special, which is going to be kind of like, in a way, it's going to be episode 800, kind of. Like, there's going to be, we'll explain it to you on the next episode, but it's going to be great.
Great.
And then after that, we've got the election episode coming up shortly after that, too.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on Twitch because Twitch treats us better when we're streaming live shit.
Yeah, and it's going to be wild. The election episode is going to be on
Are you
Twitch.
okay over there?
Yes, it is.
I totally did not almost drop that.
And on this coming Thursday, I believe, is the next presidential debate. We'll be covering that on Twitch, too.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know when so this is how we're going to do this on election night. Coverage will begin whenever the first polls close. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how we're going to work that out, but the stream will begin whenever the polls close on the East Coast so that we can start getting information. I would say if we get late enough, like, let's say all the polls close and within like a certain amount of time after that, we still don't know who the winner is. I'm not going I'm not going to do a stream like all throughout the wee hours of all the time until we find out a winner. If we don't find out a winner like pretty soon after the ending polls close, then whatever. I guess we'll check back in later. But yeah.
I'm going to pull. You can check door. I'm just kidding. I haven't seen it in 15 years.
Just kidding. It's my first.
Here's I wasn't familiar with this Twitch streamer before I saw this video, but this is a Twitch streamer called Just a Minx, and she had a mishap with her White Claw.
Uh-oh.
Like the drink White Claw. Check this out, it's crazy.
Seltzer.
Can I stop my White Claw?
You stupid fucking dumb shit. I saw my
She looked really cool up until she got her eyes blasted.
Yep. And
That's
then she cried and ran away.
Seems like, I don't know. She seems like she's probably used to getting sprayed in the face.
All girls are that way. All girls are that way. It's all fun and games till they catch a load in the eye. Whatever. Wear goggles. I have no time for this.
This
Yeah,
So
that's
did
the
she
problem.
die,
She
or
wasn't
is
wearing
she
her
like-
diving goggles.
You'll be happy to know she's still alive.
Did she die?
Thank God. I was worried because she
Not as
just
bad as
smart
she,
dog.
the streamer who got a cat scratched in her
Thank
eye.
you, Coop Car.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. The cat like scratches that lady's eye, and her eye just like turns completely red. It's awful.
She did not die. It's just White Claw. You could take a load of White Claw to the face. It's spritzer.
Spritzer.
It's a white wine spritzer. It's probably not wine.
Carbonation feels great on the old orbitals, you know. Just some carbonated water straight to the eye. It's good for you.
I've had some weird shit go in my eye. Like you go to eat an orange and you hit that orange just right, and the fucking little citrus goes right in your eye.
Oh, yeah.
When you peel the orange just right, you're like, "How's that happen? How is
like the thing from Alien just bleeds on?
Yeah, that's how I knew there was no God. Why would he make a fruit that could just poke you in the eye?
Dude, there was...
Yeah, there's no God. Fucking orange got me right in the eye. There's no God. Come on.
So what made you become an atheist? Somebody sprayed lemon juice in my eyes.
Yeah, I was trying to eat a fucking
oranges,
cutie.
a little juice got in my eye, and everybody asked why I was crying. I told them I'm not crying. They called me a pussy. So there ain't no God.
I always get really
That's my little
bad
violin.
when I cut up onions. I love onions, and I'm always cutting them up, and I've never built an immunity to it.
Everybody knows how much I love onions.
I think.
Oh yeah, I didn't even make the connection.
I think if you rinse them before you cut them, it helps. Like peel off the outer edge under water.
Yeah,
and maybe that'll help.
It actually does a little bit.
Yeah, I try that. It's when I start chopping them up that it just.
Have you tried just doing sweet onions and not like white onions? They all get you?
Yeah, because I like all kinds of onions too. So the only onions that don't really do it are like the green onions. You know,
I've heard that if you groom the onions properly, they don't do that. If you find them right when they're fresh out of their senior year of high school, they're pretty much prep.
Damn it!
Whatever happened? Like, what's going on with onion and I guess by proxy, what's going on with Chris Hansen?
Chris Hansen's back to doing his old style, but it's like on YouTube, so there's no production around it.
Oh, what? He's baiting predators to his house?
Not to his house.
Like
he's doing a hotel, and
Yeah.
it's like the shittiest edited video
That's
I've
so
ever
dumb.
seen.
It looks really poor. He's like,
They like clipped the same clip like almost 3 times in the same video because they hadn't enough content to fill out a full video.
Yeah.
Well, do you think they're able to hide as good without like all that money behind them? Because now, if they're going to set up this sting to catch predators, what if people on the internet that are smarter than him set up a sting to catch his sting?
Well,
here's
it was
the
even
thing.
crazier
Just screwed
too,
them.
because the guy that he interviews in it was the he just sheriff. Good lord, the sheriff situation that he interviews says that porn turns you into a pedophile at some point during the video interview he has. I'm like, where the fuck did you find this fucking guy? It's insane.
We just went to the most fucked up city we could find that would let
Yeah.
us film anything, and we got
Well, he found a sheriff
murder
that
here.
marched with protesters for the George Floyd thing, so he's just trying to ride that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a weird life.
Yeah, he was doing that. He was trying to get associated with that. He was trying to get associated with all kinds of stuff that he thinks he'll get traction. Like he was doing the coronavirus
we're
stuff.
here
when
to
that was
talk
big
about a
news.
real predator, coronavirus,
COVID-19. Yeah.
COVID-19 is a child predator.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking to see if he'll never regain the attention that he got with the Onision thing.
No.
He was kind of smart to move to the Davi Vanity thing for a moment because that got a lot of attention too, but the well is drying up for that kind of stuff. And
No, he's like cops. He just needs to do what he did a long time ago, but I guess he just can't get the money together, or they're not paying him enough to do it. But if he just did the same old show, just kind of like how Cops came back after getting canceled, you know, that's kind of like an endless concept. It's like he's got to scam everybody out of money just to run his show.
That's pretty much what he was doing, you know. And as for Onion, all he's doing is fucking his ass on OnlyFans, which is horrifying. And living in his garage.
Man,
he lives out of his garage now.
I didn't have to know that.
Why do you think that
said
is? Why do you think that is that he's in his garage?
Something had to have happened in that fucking household, as far as I can tell. Because he's put a bed in there, he's put a couch in there, he's put so many like creature comforts and amenities in there. That's what I want to know. It's like, what did you do? Did you throw another child out a window? Like, what the fuck happened? You know,
he had like his basement set up with a bed in it when he had Billy Dawn Webb staying.
Yeah, but that was a different house.
The blue hair
There definitely was a different house. Yeah, but he might have another bed downstairs for if they're having more people show up for sexy time. They could have their distance area. I don't know. It's all
I
speculation.
mean, if he's blasting his asshole on
I ordered from
OnlyFans, I
Russia,
guess.
guys. I mean, I don't know. I had to have her sleep somewhere.
Did Chris Hansen ever reach back out to you, Stevie?
He tried to get in contact with me over Skype, but it's probably just to talk me back into doing like another stream. And it's just like after everything fucking happened, I was just like, this is ridiculous. This became such a shit show.
Did the did the Onision documentary ever reach out to you?
No, they never did. They never fucking spoke to me about any of it. The production company that reached out to the other girls and stuff and the other people, I never heard hide or hair from them.
Yeah, I talked to the producer, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and they were going to send a camera crew out to film me, and I talked to them like for over an hour on the phone, and she seemed like she was really trying to piece stuff together.
Oh, the documentary people
yeah,
got?
the producer for the documentary. And I think I was giving them like tons of like stuff they hadn't thought about. And they're like, oh, this is good. This is good. She kept talking to me. And then like, she's like, well, I'll buy some of your clips like for the show. Well, send me some clips you have of you and Onision and we'll be able to work out a deal to sell the clips. And then she called me back the next day after I was thinking about it. And I was like, the contract was like, set up to like have all your rights in their hands and then you no compete for a year. I'm like, there's no way Chris Hansen signed this shit. I was like, I'm definitely not signing this. And then she sent me one that was, oh yeah, that's came up with YouTubers. Let me know if this one's better. And I didn't bother responding because I was like, this is too much.
If they do that to me, fuck that shit. A fucking non-compete for what? Because you're making a shitty Netflix fucking documentary? You want me to sign a fucking non-compete because of my goddamn YouTube clips? You fucking money whores.
Then after I talked to them, it seemed like maybe they'd reached out to Onision himself because it seemed like he might be like...
Oh, he's taking money for it?
He might be a part of it now.
Oh. He's going to go there trying to make himself look better, and he's just going to make himself look worse by doing it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Have him do his interview with them in a banana costume.
We were saying, kind of jokingly, half jokingly, that Onision should have went alt-right. Onision, and the thing is that he found vindication on an alt-right podcast. Like
he did,
yeah.
When he was with Ethan Ralph and
Dick Masterson.
Oh, yeah.
They were like,
yeah, with those two, fucking yeah.
Yeah,
funny. I was watching the Dick Masterson on Ricada Law when he had the fucking one dude call him and fucking turn him into a screaming mess for 6 hours. So yeah, I know who that guy is.
Yeah. So it
funny,
but he kind of like made Chris Hansen look stupid that night by doing that, and that would have been the time for him to just go full on. He'd get based and red pilled Onision.
So, guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm part of these people. They're my new cult. They're called Kekistanis.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I'm going to make this video about the GQ. Or the JQ, rather. Not GQ.
No.
I'm going to trigger some libtards.
Oh, my God. I want it.
Yeah,
so this new guy that's fucking my husband or wife or whatever they are this week, his name's Ben Shapiro.
Does Joe still talk to him? We need Joe to plant the seeds with Onision to go alt-right.
Turn him into an alt-righter for the love of God.
I would love it. I'll watch every video.
About 4 months ago, maybe, Onision messaged the group chat I was in with Joe and a few other people, and he was like, after recent events, I can't be friends with anybody. Sorry, guys.
When was that?
Like 4 months ago, maybe.
He always makes these like snap decisions.
It was like this one girl who we were doing videos with Onision was getting kind of close to him and Kai. And when the Sarah stuff came out, they ghosted her and wouldn't respond to her. And like she got really like upset that they weren't responding. They weren't talking to her out of nowhere, no explanation.
Yeah.
And so she started saying stuff online like fuck them, la da da. And then months went by and she forgot how horrible the people were, and she tried to reach out to Onision to be like, hey, I just wanted to see how things are going. And Onision like put her conversation out and was like, see, this is why people can't be trusted. This girl said horrible things about me, and now she's messaging me to apologize. I'm always right, and I can't trust people.
Oh my god. Onision.
Hey, maybe you shouldn't fucking be a lunatic online and maybe like not be as bad for you.
Onision, get a fashy haircut, get a little brown suit you can wear. Make it happen.
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, that's what he should try to emulate that aesthetic.
Yeah.
I bet he's so good at bullshit, he'd probably be better at being Nick Fuentes than Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
If he
I remember that spat that Nick Fuentes had with you guys recently. That was fun to watch on Twitter.
Oh, it's still going on. It's still his insecure fans come here. It's funny because they're like, "You're the insecure one." It's like you're coming to our video, defending your cat boy lover. I mean, I don't.
I've never been enough of a mega fan of something to go to their opponents and be like, "I like the guy you hate."
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just
It's
gonna
really
ignore
weird.
the Glanderson booper in the room, but you know, that and shit never happened. I remember that when you made people go the fucking Tommy Sotomayor shit. That was the funniest shit.
Glanderson Booper. Till this day, if you write Glanderson Booper in Tommy Sotomayor's chat, you will get banned.
Yeah. I know people can hold a grudge, but isn't that like 2 years?
It's been like 3. Yeah, somewhere like that. And
it's a long time to be angry about a nickname.
I triggered Jared. I triggered Jared with Glanderson Booper too, and he like freaked out. He's like, "Fuck you!" Because like his whole chat was going crazy with the Glanderson Boopers. People are so sensitive.
I'm gonna go cast my ballot real quick.
All right. Don't forget, I bought some spray. Just to a couple sprays goes a long way. Yeah.
There he goes.
Yeah, we'll wait till he gets back to watch more videos. But everyone watching, if you're enjoying the stream, please like the stream. That helps out a lot. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And we're 10% away from 25% of our goal. Some people mentioned that earlier. If you want to contribute, links in the description. Not required, though. Oh, tonight after this stream, Billy and I will be doing our September movie review because we missed it, so we're making up for it. So we're going to be doing a live reaction to a movie tonight for patrons $10 and above, and we're doing the next one the following
what movie
episode.
Or is that just for patrons?
I'll tell you, it's a early 2000s movie, like horror / comedy about professional wrestling that I'd never heard of before.
Fuck, that sounds amazing.
I've never heard of it before either.
The second you said early 2000s horror, I'm like, Ginger Snaps? Oh no.
It's about wrestling. Let's see. Let's see.
A horror movie about wrestling. And it better feature Ultimate Warrior at some point, because that man was just fan-fucking-tastic.
I don't know if he's in it.
Load the ship with the rocket fuel.
I think it's all fictitious wrestlers. Let me see.
Oh, shit.
Who's in it? Yeah, it's called the genre is horror suspense. Yeah. Where's the fucking cast? I'll pull it up here in a different place.
You could take Warrior's fucking WrestleMania thing where he's talking shit to Hulk Hogan and just make a movie on that alone.
Load the spaceship with the rocket fuel. There are some legit wrestlers in it, though, but they play different characters. Like Rey Mysterio's in this movie.
Holy shit. I want to see this.
On their way to Cabo San Lucas, the cast and crew of a low-budget film get lost and come upon La Sangre de Dios, a ghost town with a spine-tingling legend about an insane Mexican wrestler. The leader of the pack and first-time director, Alphonse, likes the town's gritty appearance and decides it would be the perfect setting for his film. Oh man, you know what?
Danny Trejo better be in this.
I don't know. I guess it's appropriate we're watching a horror film though, since it is October.
Yeah.
A wrestling horror film. That's a weird combo.
Yeah.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
interesting.
not entirely weird. Wrestlers see many horrors. Sometimes they become the horror, but you know, usually it isn't in the promotional.
I'll show you the video that we're going to watch on Thursday night. This is the trailer for the movie we're going to watch on Thursday night after the show.
My job as a fireman.
I'm dizzy
is to
already.
react calmly.
Just wait. It seems normal so far. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It seems relatively normal, like a like any
It
indie
came out on my
film.
Can't afford to have feelings about it. I'll get you killed. In my work, I've seen everything. But what I saw last night scared me so much.
So the main character's a firefighter.
Yeah.
Until recently, nobody knew what PTSD was.
Lord, I need you to heal him.
I'm done.
How does it feel?
It's a little scary.
So now, at least to me, the first time I saw this, it was apparent that this is like a Christian film. You know, indie, poorly acted.
Yeah,
but
I'm
then,
waiting for David A.R. White to pop in at any moment.
Just wait. It gets on a whole new fucking level
Kirk
of
Cameron.
crazy. It gets crazy in a second.
I have very graphic dreams. Sometimes I think it's God talking to me. Dreams are important. They can give us a window to what's going on inside. I got this one in 2011.
The Commander-in-Chief prophecy?
The fuck?
Just wait.
God is telling us to pray for our country, its leadership, and those in authority over us. That's what we need to do.
They're going
Was that Ben Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro.
If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, then will I hear from heaven and heal their land.
What?
All right.
What?
You know what? This isn't going to be boring. I'll say that.
Oh.
Screening in select cinemas nationwide.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get your cinema burnt down or nothing, so you got to kind of.
Oh, dude. I got to see if Brad Jones has fucking seen this. He loves those kind of movies.
We've
This
had
looks
Brad
like he
on a
eats Steven
couple
Kyle's
times.
shit.
Yeah.
But I want to
he's
see
a
it.
cool motherfucker. I like him.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, I'm going to make a bathroom run now.
Oh no!
So you know he was a firefighter who got PTSD,
Yeah, I used the spray.
but they're going to get the Lord to cure it,
I
and
used
that's
the
going to
spray.
help Trump win the 2020 election.
All right.
Brought to you by LSD.
I'm gonna wait and read that when Ben comes back, Tony. Since you mentioned Ben's kit, I do want
I
to
need
say
some of that Christ level LSD, some of that.
Some of those
Christian
movies
film
are
director
insane.
drug.
give me that
There's a
Christian
pure-
side drug. That Christian
There's a-
side drug.
There's a PureFlix movie. It was basically a company that's like a Christian Netflix that's trying to rip off John Wick. It's fucking crazy. It's like
it
super
called?
violent. Oh fuck! What is it called? I think it's called Beckman. And it's like this dude who was in tons of these kind of movies. Like they're basically just like God's Not Dead, your typical faith-based movies and shit. And yeah, he basically tries to do a John Wick ripoff, and it's fucking crazy. Some of these Christian movies are insane.
I like how they tell you the entire story in the trailer, and they're like in the background going, and then we're going to drop the bomb in the theater when we convert them to Christianity. It's like, but no, you gave away the plot. If you would have just advertised that as a firefighter movie, then put all the insane Donald Trump stuff in there, like as a secret, I would have lost my mind watching that and go, oh, fuck, we're 40 minutes in and the movie hasn't even started yet. We're still in the burning house. Right. How's he going to save the Donald Trump election through Jesus and cell phones?
What was that Christian anti-abortion movie that I watched? It was fucking wild. Unplanned. You guys should watch that for your fucking shit. It's fucking nuts.
Man, just the title alone, Unplanned. It's great. It's like
Unplanned is a 2019 American drama anti-abortion film. It's based on let's see, where's the fucking Wikipedia for it? Its fucking plot is crazy because honestly, it feels like you're watching like a fucking serial, like fucking thriller. And it's supposed to be like about how abortion sucks and Jesus and all that crap. But you're like watching this dude basically plot to blow up an abortion clinic. It's fucking nuts. It's like, what is the message of this movie?
The sum of all fear, right? So their fear is the abortion clinic getting exploded. So there you go.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like an opposite movie where it's like a road trip movie about a girl going to get an abortion or something that came out recently? That's nice.
I don't know. I was gonna say, wasn't that Shutter Island? No.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. I saw people on one side getting up in hands about it, and the other side was like
well, there was one they made that was supposed to be anti-abortion too. That was like Saw, where they had all these pregnant ladies like chained to hospital beds in a warehouse, and I'm like, dude, these movies seem like they're almost darker than the shit I watch, and I watch horror stuff like pretty much 24/7. I'm like so desensitized to it. This is what's disturbing me.
That's the best thing when they try to like hold a mirror up to society. It's like, look, society, you're Saw, but their picture that they put up is so much more awful.
Yeah.
HBO Max has a movie called Unpregnant, a movie about getting an abortion, puts a plot twist on the road trip films.
Unpregnant.
Unpregnant versus Unplanned.
A road trip. It's a coming of age movie. Actually, that's fucked. But yes.
Yeah, a little.
A little cuties territory there.
Yeah, this should be a trilogy. Unplanned being the first one, Unpregnant being the second one, and the third one could be called Unwanted, where the baby gets put into foster care and eventually abused.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
A true horror trilogy.
Yeah. Hooray! Raised by wolves. So really quick, Ben, I'm going to start reading some of these Streamlabs.
Go ahead.
I waited till you came back because this particular one mentions you. Hey, homies, Tony from Boston here. I'm the drummer that has the same kit as you, Benny boy.
Oh,
maybe
cool.
I can show you a thing or two sometime. Stay high, my friends. Hope to join a show sometime. Where I live in Salem, Massachusetts is actually Halloween town. Hocus pocus. Hocus pocus. Pyrotechnist, Manny says, you guys have a bidet in your bathroom? Unfortunately, we do not.
I wish.
We should get one. They're only like $300 Japanese style. Spray up our butt. Spirit Flame, so glad to see you boys.
A water hose.
Just
or
a
a bar of gold.
I'm afraid I'm just going to sit on it all the time, even when I don't have to poop.
Yeah, it's hard enough getting in the bathroom when you got a good like article on your phone. You're sitting there reading and you
just
sucked
wash your
into it.
butthole.
Yeah, you got something spraying up your ass that'd never leave. Married to the toilet. Spirit Flame says, glad to see you boys as always. Glad Hellbent can join us with his awesome voice from space to best anti-COVID place. Space. Fix Soul gave us a love. The Carp Kojin said, thank you for your kind words last time. You are sweet boys. My comment was about PTSD. Yeah, hopefully things are going a little more smoother now that you're out of you've been in treatment for a little while longer. You know, I'm sure the initial shock is the worst and it gets better. I hope, but always, brother, Cheers. And Coop Car gave us big love. Allagass gave us big love. Anonymous donated $6 and said, "Want to be balls deep in Ben's feelings?" That's weird. That's weird. Dustin Moser, again, thank you for your big time 20 money. You said hashtag we were there, 5th anniversary. Holy crap. Billy, where the hell were you?
We were there.
I don't know what that means.
That was like the first time we ever brought Brett on the show and just destroyed him. Like he had never been destroyed
This
before.
is the 5th anniversry of that?
I guess so.
Damn.
I don't. Other people keep track of that shit for me.
Where was I? I was.
He was not. We didn't even know him then.
Oh no, I was at Brett's house.
Oh.
I was like, Brett, you got to do it. I convinced him to come in. It took an hour pep talk before he came in. I was like, Brett, you got to do it, man. These guys are bullies. You got to face them.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Cheers,
Billy.
hitting my wife, Billy. I don't have enough time for a
Cheers, Billy.
podcast.
I just don't believe in myself anymore. I'm like, no, Brett. Believe in the heart of the Kurds.
Well, Billy, what if I lose in the debate? Look like a fucking idiot.
Look like a fucking idiot.
That'd be like seemingly bad, right?
Seemingly bad.
Seemingly.
Really
Oh my God! Is that all of them?
That is all of them.
All right. We're gonna move on to the next part. Here it comes. Once it starts. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is.
I can turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
I haven't seen this guy in a little while. I can't believe he's still alive. Here's Pat Robertson's prediction on the election.
Oh, damn.
And what will happen after the election. You know, he still looks like the oldest chimpanzee at the zoo.
I didn't know he was even alive still.
Yeah.
There's going to be a war. Ezekiel 38 is going to be.
Oh, his ears are huge.
Yeah, and look at those jowls. Who has jowls?
He looks like one of them gremlins from the movie Gremlins.
He looks like he had like some super huge gauges that he took out. And his earlobes are just hanging.
Can somebody
He looks like a Looney
Photoshop-
Tunes character.
Can somebody Photoshop his face on his forehead and his forehead where his face is?
That would be so scary.
Can we get that, y'all? Somebody there
That
at
shouldn't
home?
be too hard.
Animated like that.
I know one of y'all's got the skills to pay the bills. I just want to see what that looks like.
The next thing down the line, then a time of peace, then maybe the end. But nobody knows the day or the hour when the Lord's going to come back. He said the angels don't know it.
All right, so let me put it full screen for a moment here, so that if someone wants to Photoshop it, there won't be all this extra shit in the way. How about that? Right?
Yeah, let's go.
And then someone might be more like,
he
"Oh
looks
shit,
like
it's
one of
gonna
those
play the
bad
fucking
enemies
intro."
from Mega Man.
I don't know, man. I mean, I never seen Emperor Palpatine look better.
I accidentally played the intro.
This would be his wrestling theme if he were a wrestler. Eddie's entrance theme.
Turn off the
goddamn internet.
Is he gonna touch me, DP?
All right. Okay. All right. There he is. Full screen for all of you.
He looks like one of them little tiny monkeys. He looks like he's asking for your fruit. Like, give me an orange.
Screen cap this tootie.
You want some celery?
Let's face swap his forehead with his face.
Put him on like a baby bonobo chimp or something.
A baby bonobo. Baby
Put him on
bonobo.
Yoda. Just straighten his ears out a little.
Maybe even like flipping his mouth and nose to where his forehead is and his eyes being upside down. Just get fucking weird with it, guys. Make the weirdest Pat Robertson Photoshop you could do. But just don't Photoshop
like
my
a
face on it,
Kankademon in
please.
Doom. Or a pain elemental, the Pat Robertson elemental.
Pat Elemental.
Elemental Pat.
His head does look detached from his body. It almost looks like somebody copied and pasted that onto somebody else,
Yeah.
right?
It's like if Jim Henson tried to create an old man Muppet. He's got
It's
like
the
the human hands inside the Muppet's body.
The two old guys sitting up in the
Statler's and Waldorf.
Yeah.
Waldorf and
What if
Astoria.
Pat Robertson's dead and they just been puppeting him?
Yeah.
It's
Should have done that with Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Father knows it. So I'm not saying this is the second coming, but I am saying there are things
I
that people
haven't
have thought
fucking
would be
either.
during a millennial time with the coming of Jesus that are going to happen in our lifetime. And
Did I mention
the next
coming?
thing is the election that's coming up in just a few weeks, at which time, according to what I believe the Lord told me, the president is going to be reelected. I'm saying by all means, get out and vote for whoever you want to vote for.
Either
But
you know or you
by all
don't when
means,
the voice
let your
of the creator of the universe speaks to you. It'll just slip your mind there.
voice be heard.
I forgot
but
what
it's
God told me.
going to lead
Here's
to
one. You
civil
just gotta
disobedience.
like tell your people to vote for him. Is all. Then why would you mention it?
Yeah.
Just tell them to go vote.
Unrest of a great proportion, then a war against Israel and so forth and so on.
Then a war against Israel.
Yeah, and that's
Tell
all
us
it
how
is.
you
That's
really
what he said.
feel.
So,
Trump wins and then a war.
You know,
If Trump is going to win, those filthy Mexicans.
Israel
but
loves Trump. So many people in the Jewish community love Trump.
Yeah, there's right wing Jewish people
They
for sure.
love him.
There's actually quite a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like old school religious types. They love that.
Ben Shapiro is an example.
I just gotta say, Papa Trump, I would suck Trump's titties before I ever got deep in some WAP.
I just want to say that for the time, my wife is a doctor.
My
and
doctor
I would
wife.
fuck Trump in the ass, as they
Yeah.
call me, Yanko Boy. Yanko, what the fuck?
You know his wife be getting
Hello,
piped out by
snowflakes.
some orderlies.
He's got ice cream sandwich.
I'm
Oh,
here to help you out
Oh
again.
man, lucky dude. He's got himself a snack. I'm jealous.
I like him now.
I love those.
You say that every time.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I
I'm
like
here.
him every time?
Yeah, you're always like, I
This is
like this guy
technically
now.
Not
I
ice
just
cream
appreciate
bar, it's
someone who
actually
got
ice
99-cent
cream
dollar
sandwich.
store made in China American
Well, look,
apparel all over their fucking wall.
He probably bought that at the convenience store where he bought his 24-ounce Keystone Light.
He picked that up at the 7-Eleven for $1.19.
He's got empty beer bottles and cans over behind him too.
And I would like to show you how to eat one.
Hell
of
yeah,
these.
beer and
There's
ice
like a
cream.
Stella
Rock and roll.
Artois. There's a Stella Artois or a Beck's
Artois.
bottle, I think, tilted sideways on his bed.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
it's green.
Yep.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Might be
Yeah, I
like
see it back there.
might be Heineken or
It looks like a
even,
Stella bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know,
Because
the
of the
whole
white
world knows you're
wrapping.
damn stupid. You don't know how to eat one of these.
Hey,
You unpackage it, and to keep your hand from getting dirty, you hold the package, and then you proceed to take bites out of it.
You hold the package and then put the package in your mouth.
I wonder
Then
if
you
he ever
suck the
gets.
ice cream out of your mustache because a little bit
Exactly.
gets in there and it tastes real good.
He's got a little cream
Hello.
catcher.
There's always food on the table and food in my beard.
The Lord provides. He does. Then you suck your mustache.
Actually, very
Oh,
delicious.
It's actually very delicious. Yes, it's a fucking ice cream sandwich. They took two of the best foods and put them together.
These aren't free.
I like the sugar
You
flavor.
actually got to get a job, make some money, and then you can buy some of these.
Oh my
Or
God, that's
stuff
where he's
off the
going with
government
this.
Like me.
That's not true. I could get an EBT card right now and go buy a fuck ton of ice cream sandwiches, and you can't stop me.
Mm-hmm.
That's communism.
It's EBT cards, and
I
they're great. I can buy
guarantee
all the
you-
ice cream I
Goddamn
want.
communists on Medicaid.
I guarantee you, if you go to like 7-Eleven or a grocery store and you stand out in front and someone walks up like, hey man, could you buy me an ice cream sandwich? I'm really hurting right now. Within 10 minutes, someone's going to buy you an ice cream sandwich. They're gonna.
This guy's flex is an ice cream sandwich, implying that he doesn't spend like 5 times as much of that on alcohol every day.
Right.
or Trump paraphernalia
Or
from the
flags.
dollar stores.
Yeah, I got all
Look,
these
I'm a
flags in half,
hardworking
and it's the
American
dollar.
like everybody else. I've busted my ass for the money to buy all this alcohol and give myself liver cirrhosis.
I can't wait to vomit up this ice cream bar in the morning.
I can't help but think of a billy goat chewing on like garbage right now.
Yeah, you got that. You got that cut.
I mean, Varg is looking pretty rough here, I will admit.
Oh, this is how I eat pussy. Well, I'm never. Oh man,
Communist
I can't
Democrat
watch people eat
rule.
ice cream like this.
You wouldn't be able
I'm
to afford
sorry,
to
I
eat these.
Barg. I mean War Corpse's
Hold on,
dad.
hold on. What did he just say?
Well, Ben, in a communist
on.
Democrat world,
You wouldn't be able to eat them?
no, you can't have ice cream sandwiches in a
Hold on.
communist Democrat
I
world.
could have swore that while Bill Clinton and Obama were both president, those are the two Democrat presidents in my lifetime, ice cream sandwiches still around.
Majority Republican House and Senate.
Not during Obama's.
Isn't that Ben and Jerry's
not during the
company,
first
like,
2
you
years of
know-
Obama's
Okay,
presidency.
but-
Hold on, I just want to watch the fucking video. I want to
But-
see what he says.
In
here.
communist Russia, ice cream bar is not
to be
allowed.
fair, under the first reign of Obama, there was a Twinkie shortage.
But under communist Democrat rule,
Obama was hungry.
you wouldn't be able to afford to eat these.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to afford to eat them. Why not? They're not expensive.
No, man, the 1% can only have refrigeration and ice cream.
Because you don't work.
Because you don't
I
work.
remember back when I grew up in Soviet Russia, we had the ice cream bar made out of rock.
I wonder if this guy works. He's retired, right?
I have no idea. He might work. He might not.
I'm guessing not.
I don't really know much about him other than the few videos
Did
I've
he eat
watched.
the whole
Therefore,
thing?
I'm encouraging every single snowflake to actually vote Republican this year.
I'm encouraging
Wait,
every
how's that work?
snowflake to vote Republican. Got him. Reverse psychology strikes again.
Because
You like
you'll get
ice
one of those
cream?
ice cream sandwiches.
Look, man, I didn't want an ice cream sandwich until I saw him eating one. Now I'm going to vote for Trump.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Joe Biden is obsessed with ice cream, and if you Google Joe Biden ice cream, there's like 100 different pictures of him in different places eating ice cream. Did you know this?
Doing it right now.
Dude, Joe Biden is crazy
Holy
for ice
shit.
cream. He loves ice cream so much.
Oh my fucking god, dude! He does.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
do it.
Let me see.
Maybe
And
that's
these
why he was
pictures are
smelling the
all, like
kids.
the most unsexy pictures you
Maybe-
will ever see.
maybe he
dude.
was
He's just
sniffing the little kids 'cause
That's
they smelled of
Soviet
ice cream.
unwholesome. I don't like it.
Yeah, see.
He's double fisting him.
Yeah, look at the one with the shade.
Joey
Going
B
at, like,
double
He's
fisting him
gonna
on the
earn
crane.
$5 after he finishes.
You see ice cream on stage over here at some college. Looks like it's Cornell University.
Oh
He's
my
eating
God.
some ice cream.
Yeah,
Here he's got some ice cream.
I can
I think
eat
that's
a
one of his
whole-
sons with him. I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I'm
He's
gonna
got some
go
ice
down
cream
on this
here.
ice
He's got some
like
ice
a
cream.
12-year-old intern.
If ice cream were crack cocaine, he'd be Hunter Biden.
Yeah, dude, look at him. Look at him go.
One
Hold
bite
on.
while
I think I
becoming
know where
defeated.
this is.
Can we do a Trump ice cream search after this?
Does he sniff the shoulder of the ice cream before he eats it?
For all fairness, we should do a Donald Trump ice cream search after this and see what happens.
Ice cream's my crystal
Dude,
meth.
I've been, I've literally been to this place where he's at right here.
This ice cream place?
Yeah, this is in the North Market in Columbus, Ohio, and they have it's kind of like a very small version of Pike Place Market,
Yeah.
where there's like a bunch of food vendors.
There's
and
hardly
shit.
any pictures with Donald Trump ice cream.
That's hilarious.
except-
I looked it up. I'm like,
Yeah.
I recognize that sign of that Vietnamese restaurant. I looked it up, and it is the one.
Are you going to search Donald Trump ice cream for us?
Should we?
Yeah, we
Okay.
got in interest of fairness.
Okay, but I think Joe Biden's ice. Here he is with Obama and some ice cream.
Yeah,
Dude
Oh,
loves some
fuck.
ice cream.
He always loved it. And look at this guy. He must love Biden. He likes
Yep.
ice cream so much.
Let's see, Trump ice cream.
Ice cream's a dog whistle for Biden fans.
Mm-hmm. It is flash the bar.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So here, not
Oh, they
as many.
Photoshop some ice cream in.
Yeah.
He's eating a little bit.
He's got a bar.
Looks like he's at a basketball game or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is pre-presidency, I think.
Yeah.
I don't see many ice cream.
Maybe-
No, not even close to Joe Biden. He's got a
Yeah, not even
popsicle or
close.
like a fudge-sicle.
He likes
Is that
his ice
dog
cream
turd?
bars.
I'm gonna take this ice cream bar and
And then
stuff it
here's-
in my little butthole mouth.
His taco bowl.
That's so.
Man,
that might
that
be
one
the
smile,
most
damn.
I
offensive
love that
thing Trump's
picture.
ever did. He talked about building a wall and sending Mexicans back to Mexico.
He also called them rapists and
Called them
stuff, too.
rapists and everything. But the most offensive thing was him saying the best taco salads are made out of Trump towers. Like what? On top of everything else, you're gonna claim Trump Tower makes the best taco fucking salads?
Well, Billy,
Trump
I go to
Tower.
New York
See
to
the
get my
crazy dude.
Tex-Mex. You know what I mean? If I want authentic Mexican food, New York's the place to be.
Yeah.
Where's that salsa made? New York City.
Yeah. Seriously though, when I moved to Albuquerque and I grew up in Ohio, I realized the Mexican food I was eating in Ohio was shit. Like unbelievable, like all pre-made, plated up, and then microwaved before they gave it to me. Man.
And even if the seasoning's right, it's just kind of cooked in that sad way, like that boiled meat style.
Yeah,
where it's like, oh, this is that every bit of life extracted from it.
Yes.
Rubber taco.
Yeah. Rubber taco with extra
At least
ketchup
they want
sauce.
to keep eating.
He's got it on his nose now.
Ice cream sandwiches.
Ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, there you go.
Man, he fucking loves some ice cream.
One
He just
time you
ate
pick
the
something off your
booger
nose
ice cream off of his nose.
Actually eat it.
Ice cream with
and
Father
boogers.
Time.
And it'd be
You wish you could have this, commies. I got a $1 ice cream sandwich with my natural light.
Oh, God.
And you know what's even better is all this ice cream in my mustache. I can save it for later.
ZZ, stop.
You had a job so you can.
Got a little bit of chili in there too.
You gotta get a job
getting
so
all
you
of
can
his
buy one of
mustache.
those. Does he really think someone's gonna see this and go get a job because they want an ice cream sandwich?
And
so
vote
bad?
Republican?
Yeah, what?
All of Antifa's going to switch to the fucking red state now.
You fucking
I really
commies don't
fucking
have
hated
jobs. You
Donald
can't
Trump,
look homeless like me.
They might be anti-fascism, but
All
they're
right.
not anti-ice cream, and this guy knows that.
Look.
He's next level. Highly intelligent.
Instead of having
Look,
to steal
I
them.
might have immigrated to America from Mexico, but I mean, I love ice cream, so sorry, Trump.
Instead of having to steal them, you're stealing your ice cream sandwiches?
I may have come from Tijuana, but you have the best ice cream sandwiches I've ever had.
It looks like he's doing something unwholesome.
Oh.
Oh, delicious. Don't mind my mustache covered in white shit.
And that's how I made Pat Robertson the happiest man in America.
It's not
And
lubricant.
then
It's
try to pull
hand
it out and not get
sanitizer.
your fingers too ice creamy.
Is he eating more ice cream sandwiches?
Yep.
Is
Gotta
my guy
get
just
that-
down
gotta
there?
get
Dude, it's a
matted
big
in.
drippy. He's got a drippy right on the side. Oh,
All right, you suck.
God. I'd rather see Wild Bill in a fucking leather daddy bar than watch this. Oh.
This is crazy. Some student recorded his teacher freaking out about something. Check this out.
Never had to go through that struggle, but there's some black people that live in communities where the cops do not treat them right. You understand?
Pimp Monkey's teacher?
Like, it's all about. Stop right there, David.
Stop! I want to be very clear. What you don't know about me could fill a free swimming pool. I was
You could fill
16 years old,
swimming
and I was attacked on a MARTA train by a gang, and yes, gang, wearing bandanas, gang sign, language of blacks in Metro Atlanta. I have as much right as anybody else to dislike blacks for what happened to me. So you don't get to sit there and preach to me what I do and don't know.
Well, I do. What you don't know, you silly fucking cunt, is that not all blacks attacked you on that train. And for you to say all blacks are attackers of you on a train is fucking stupid and makes you a fucking idiot. And I know that about you.
blacks attacked me.
You just told me.
don't know what you're talking
You've just told me so much, you fucking batshit crazy wench.
You were in Metro Atlanta. I've been to fucking Atlanta. Yeah, there's going to be people like that fucking everywhere, but not every single fucking person of color you're going to meet is like that. You know?
Look, I get to hate Italians because one time at a pizzeria they forgot to put fucking pepperoni on my pizza. Okay? So fuck all Italians.
Fuck you, Billy the Fridge.
You don't mess with
get
my
to the
pizza.
pepperoni.
You don't mess
You
with
don't
my
get
pizza.
the calzone, fat boy.
Yeah.
Make it a meatball. Anthony!
Look, I get to hate all Asians because one time at Panda Express, I ate Panda Express.
Mexicans work at Panda Express.
Lucky, I wish I could hate all the Asian people, Billy.
I've
would
never
say
seen
something
it.
about
Do
Germans,
Asians work
but we
at
kinda
Panda
gave
Express
the world
here?
a bunch of reasons
Oh
to hate
man,
us.
in both Ohio and Albuquerque, it was Mexicans working at Panda Express, not Asians.
Yeah, we always got Asians.
Candela
on our Panda.
Espresso.
Yeah, my friend Gordo that lives in Albuquerque used to always say, like, I want my Mexican food the way it's meant to be, prepared by a Mexican.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. You know, the tone's kind of aggressive there, but sure.
If it tastes good, it tastes good. I don't even care.
He said, I don't know. He's like a self-hating Mexican, I guess. That's what he is.
So he's a proud boy.
I get, dude. Some of them are, aren't they? Some of them are.
We're going to build that wall because my family made it here, and I'm second generation, so I'm safe. Let's build the wall. Keep everybody else out.
No, he's not into that kind of stuff, though.
Good.
What's fucked up about this lady going off is you don't even know whether, one, this story's even true, and like how many years ago did this happen, and she just held a fucking grudge about it for years, too.
How many times has she told this stupid fucking story? She's like, I've been around forever. I've been yapping about the same fucking story to excuse me being a shithead. Now she's on Zoom and she's exposed because she got recorded.
You don't get to sit there and preach to me about what I do and don't know. I had so much PTSD, I removed all brown pieces of paper from my art class because I just couldn't see them without being triggered.
You don't know me. I got punched in the throat. Ow.
Well, one of my throats.
Someone
hit me in my third chin.
Someone in the chat said Gordo means fat. Yeah, that's how he got the nickname.
It's true.
I think this Zoom thing is great because everybody's doing awful things they're not used to. Like, you know, Ben, Billy, and guy I just met, Wolfman. We've been on camera enough to know, like, if I'm on camera, I'm not going to touch my pecker. And I'm not going to say the N-word. Those are things you don't do when the camera's on.
Especially
These people are like,
simultaneously.
Yeah, especially at the same time.
Those are
These
things
people
I
have
don't
no
do
idea.
ever unless I want to come. Wait, I mean, the touch my dick part.
Put them together like peanut butter jelly, right? It's a good time.
So you yell the N-word when you want to come?
Shit, that came out wrong.
The neighbors are really confused, huh?
The neighbors must be really...
Oh, this guy.
Wow, apparently, Joe Biden is going to fix everything.
I look like a diglet growing out of a hoodie.
The president,
Yeah.
Pollution will be fixed. The oceans will be cleaned up. And crime will go away. It'll be great. Now, if you believe that, you're a complete idiot. Okay? I mean, the guy's got a record. I mean, do a little Google search on the guy. He's a fucking asshole. And don't get me started on Kamala.
This guy's like sedative.
Yeah, he's like Valium the guy.
Valium.
Talk about radical. I mean, you
He's
people need
getting
to
ready
read
for surgery now.
the Constitution and kind of, understand we got it pretty damn good here.
Huh?
And
I don't
we
even know
wanna
what
keep
he's
things
talking
this way.
about.
We don't need Ilhan Omar telling us that she's going to burn shit down. We don't need AOC inciting riots. Bunch of fucking babies on the left with the whole POTUS thing. Now I can guarantee you the plan, and they don't like when their plans are foiled.
Oh no.
I got
man.
a big part coming through. Damn Ruth, we gave her vitamins and milkshakes every morning, protein shakes. She's supposed to live.
They give her milkshakes every morning to keep. What? Is this like a Pizzagate conspiracy or what?
Yeah, they pumped her full of steroids and mutant serum or whatever
And strawberry
to keep her
shakes.
living. And
Did you hear
strawberry
Trump?
milkshakes every morning.
Did you hear Trump's milkshake thing?
No.
Okay,
no.
so I guess this week they were having a big secret war meeting or a private war meeting with a bunch of war codes and stuff being talked about in a back room. And out of nowhere, Trump's like, you know what? We have the best malts here. I really want a malt. You guys want a malt? You guys want a malt? He's looking around the war room and he calls in the waiter. And has the waiter in this secret meeting war room to order malts for everybody.
I want an Ovaltine.
Whoa, is there footage of this?
No, it's someone who was in the meeting was
okay.
He straight up invited a fucking waiter into the secret meeting to take malt orders.
He's
People in
like a
the
kid.
CIA at this point are just looking at each other, shaking their heads.
Trump's like a
What the
kid.
fuck?
Just let him order malts during a fucking secret war meeting. It's psycho.
Here,
Sorry,
Trump.
guys,
I would
I
ask
accidentally
for a
spilled
vanilla
my
one.
soda all over the nuclear launch console.
Trump, just sit here and work on this coloring book while we discuss the war codes.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, that's
Just
Kelly
empty a
bitch.
bag of candy on the floor and go, all right, we're going to plan war now. Come on over.
You know,
bring your GI Joes.
Plan, in case you're too stupid to realize it.
Don't
is
hit yourself,
to,
little guy. You'll hurt
Biden
yourself.
win the election, and then replace Ruth with douchebag. Barack douchebag.
Huh? What are you talking about?
God forbid.
Oh man, I hate Barack douchebag.
Did he say they're gonna replace Ginsburg with Barack Obama? What the fuck?
That's what he said.
How does that work?
I don't even think Obama's interested in a job like that anyway.
Yeah, you probably go, oh fuck, no, I got out of this shit.
I think he's pretty content not having shit to do with any of this bullshit anymore.
I think it's about time I become Supreme Court Justice.
I'll tell you what, the presidential retirement plan is basically you write a book and you go on speaking tours and get paid a shit ton of money because once you're a former president, people will pay you a shitload of money to do public speaking engagements. Yeah, and then eventually they'll build a library. There'll be like the Obama Presidential Library someday. Bush already has one. So, I mean,
what is this? A library for douchebags?
And even if Trump doesn't get a second term, he'll get it too. When you're a president, like unless you totally disgrace yourself. I mean, even Nixon would go around and do public speaking engagements and shit. People kissed his ass, and he had to resign.
Nixon can fucking do it. I'm pretty sure pretty much any fucking buddy can.
Yeah. Yes.
Supreme Court. Black robe wearing douchebag. We are fucked. If any of the Democrats on the left get, into the power in the Senate and the Republican side, they will just fucking make law after law, and he'll sign off.
They can't just make laws.
Lawsuits abroad
super easily.
Presiding judge, and forget about it.
Hi, team. That throwing the pickles off your burgers in public is illegal.
This is the first. This is the first I've ever heard this conspiracy theory that they were going to try to get Obama on the Supreme Court.
I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes sense.
I'm just wondering how Potato became sentient and started making YouTube videos. But
this is what happens when you put
Potato movies really politically charged for a kids film.
This is what happens when you put a potato with toothpicks in it in a glass of water for too long. It becomes a fucking MAGA, a Trumper.
Hold on, guys. I've got to put my nose back on.
This guy's saying a bunch of dumb shit.
We see his wife. It's just him in a
I
dress.
like this. I just like in the middle where he's just out of nowhere.
I do want to show everyone that this has been updated since the last time we looked at it. Now, I think last time it was 14 and 100.
Yeah.
Now Trump is 12 and 100. So basically, they measure 100 different scenarios and look at how many out of those Trump can win with the states that favor certain people.
Still better than the Avengers had in Endgame.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for all the cope. I'm waiting for all the cope. If Biden wins, it'll be glorious.
It's
in
gonna
my
be crazy.
opinion.
Yeah, because if he loses,
It's gonna be so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like when somebody loses, I'm immediately gonna go to the other side and watch and go, okay, say it. Say you lost.
This website's also saying Democrats are favored to take the Senate and clearly favored to hold on to the Senate and possibly win more, or the House, and possibly win more seats in the House as well.
All right, everyone. I'm going to tell you about how this is another 4D Trump move that he lost, and I'm going to do it from the safety of
He meant to
my ivory
lose.
tower.
You know what? He could run again. If he loses, he'd still be eligible to run again in 4 years. He'd be so fucking old. But
I think we got a Don Jr. presidency before Trump runs again.
Yeah.
I think he'll put all his
Don
marbles
Jr.
in Don
versus
Jr.
Biden
It's
Jr.
all right, everyone. I took my adrenochrome. I can do it again.
Which one's
Coke
the
versus
blonde
meth.
one of his sons?
Eric.
Eric looks like Odo from Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Correct.
If anyone's ever I wonder if I can find a picture of them side by
kinda
side.
does.
Yeah,
If Trump allows peaceful transfer, that'll be interesting.
I hope it's a fight. Just a fist fight out in the front of the White House yard.
No,
Two old men
that's
without
why he
shirts
got.
on.
That's why he got the coof. Then he did it at the debate. He was trying to like eliminate the competition.
All right.
That'd be 40 chess. I licked toilet seats till I got COVID so I could bomb the.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he does.
Oh, Jesus.
The hair really does it.
The only thing that would complete this trifecta would be if you put Grand Moff Tarkin somewhere in there.
It's like someone got his entire face Botox, like the whole thing, up the nose and everything.
This is really bothering me.
Why?
I don't know. It's just. It's really
look at
bothering
his
me.
eyes.
What is it? Uncanny Valley. Separated.
Yeah, I can't help but just stare at this now. This is uncomfortable.
The picture of Odo just looks like Eric Trump without makeup on.
Yep.
This picture is known to induce anger in chimpanzees and other small apes.
That's making me very angry.
Major.
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say, situation?
It's trying to...
This picture pisses me off.
So
It
pisses me up real hard.
we're going to wrap it up in about 5 minutes here, and then Billy and I, a few minutes after that, will be live to all the patrons that signed up, $10 and above. You can watch our movie review live, so don't miss that if you are a patron, and if you're not, you should sign up.
Do it.
Do it. I saw at least one person sign up. Do you want to do the stream? Did we already get through the Streamlabs?
I thought we had.
I saw one person sign up to be a
Oh,
patron.
no. Last Man sent a message. Said, my favorite drummer is Bill Stevenson from The Descendants.
The Descendants are
All and
great.
Black Flag. Have you heard him, Ben?
Yeah.
Have you heard him?
Yeah, fucking
All
amazing.
and yeah, I've seen All play live, and I've seen The Descendants play live.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like back in the early days of the Warped Tour, I used to go to the Warped Tour every year when it was.
The early and only the good days.
Yeah.
Before it started to suck pretty fucking
Yeah.
badly.
It was all like it was punk, and then it was ska, and then like they'd have like one hip hop act, and then they had people doing motocross, like people be jumping over the crowd on motocross bikes. It was crazy.
It was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they were still doing that when I was like 13 or 14 when I went to go see it. And then that was like right near the end, I think, where they started to do like more emo stuff and put more hip hop artists on there. And it just really lost focus because I'm like, what does this have to do with skateboarding or whatever the fuck this was about?
Yeah, one year I went to it in Detroit, and it rained like crazy, and it was in a parking lot, and there were these huge like potholes in this parking lot, and they filled up. The parking lot flooded, and like in front of the main stage, the water was like just below your knees, and people started filling up empty water bottles and just chucking them in the air. So it's like raining water bottles, like half full water bottles through the sky, and you're just like, I was trying to watch the band, but I had to like dodge the water bottles just flying through the air, and they were coming from everywhere. I saw people get smoked by these water bottles, and then a few years later, I was watching like a VHS documentary of the Warped Tour that year, and they showed video of that during H2O's video. There's a band called H2O, and they use that as their video where everyone's like throwing water bottles everywhere. It's crazy.
Perfect.
And there's Ben ducking from a water bottle.
I wish I was actually in that, because when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, unless it happened somewhere else too, but it just happened to be from that same year and everything, so it was likely from the
There's
one I
an
was
event
at.
in Las Vegas called Extreme Thing, and people were taking trash from the ground, and there was like this cloud circle of trash over the pit as people were just throwing shit everywhere, to the point they had to interrupt the band. They're like, can you guys stop doing that? So of course it just made it happen more.
Yeah.
I want to personally thank Stevie and Hellbent for being guests tonight on the show. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having us on.
And for those of you that are $10 and above patrons, we will see you in the movie viewing party. For those that aren't, you have time to sign up and watch a film with us tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to be so cute.
It's going to start really soon.
We're going to have so much fun.
Yep. We will see all of you guys there in a few minutes.
Check out Stevie and Hellbent. Links in the description.
We're both going to be playing the Doom Eternal DLC
Fucking
soon,
A.
so
Yep. I'm gonna be setting my stream up for that.
Yeah. If you're not a patron, go check out their streams on Twitch.
I'll be on
right?
tomorrow. Go check out Wolfen Throne tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw he's going to be doing that, so watch him. I'm going to be on tomorrow because I got to go to bed.
All right. Good night, everybody.
I can't do no midnight streams anymore.
Yay.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.